Well, good evening, everybody. Sorry for the delay. There was a time change. Originally, the show that I was going to do is after talking about the storage thing with people. Uh, I thought, yeah, this would be a great idea if we bring the people in to be part of this. From start to finish, and we'll go online together. I'll show the auction, and we'll look at the different storage units. You guys can, you know, see what your opinion is, if we should go with it, where the bid's at. And then I got an email from Sammy Gravano's people after I already made this. Well, I'm not going to put the email up, but I'll read it. So I've been conversing back and forth, and like I said, I was going to do the stream with the storage unit, which would be great because I think someone hit me up today and say, this could be really good if you IRL it from beginning to end, from be involvement from the start of the auction, bidding and everything. And maybe you can incorporate and see if people want to be an investor. Like, say you want to go on the storage unit, like two people might say, yeah. So we get the storage unit for $80 and they put 40. And then we get the storage unit, rip it apart, see what we can sell, and then they'll share the profit. This person thinks this would be a great idea. It'll build character. It'll build fun. It'll be fun. But then I get the email from his the company that I guess manages him, and he said, and this is what she said. She says, "Give me a minute. I may be able to get him on with you in the next 15 minutes." So that's why I changed it. But then I said, if the time's a problem, because I'll drop and do any time he wants. If after she said that, well, actually, she said something before that, so I should have read that. She goes, we were conversing back and forth. She goes, hey, well, he wants to know who your father was. I go, he's not going to know my dad, but my grandfather's cousins. My grandfather's cousin, I told the names of the people that we have in New York. And she says, he has a few appointments this morning. What time are you thinking? Because I asked him after we last talked last week, if possibly coming on, I was going to have him come on tomorrow. And I said, well, why not today? I'm going to do a show. This was before I wanted to do uh, the storage thing. And I got this email. So I said, okay. I didn't see it till 5 hours later. So I figured, she's probably not going to answer me right away. So then she did. And she said, give me a minute. I might be able to get him on in the next 15 minutes. I said, awesome. And if I need to change the time, then she goes back, Joey, sorry, he just got pulled into a meeting. He's getting ready to travel. We may have to postpone this until we get back. Warm regards. I promise you this will happen. And I wrote back, my response was, I completely understand. I'm really looking forward to it when we're able to, when you're able, and if it's possible, uh, for you to spare just a few minutes, maybe for a quick phone call, if you could do that, even 5 minutes while I'm alive. I think the fans would like that. And uh, uh, and I just said I'm looking forward to it when it does happen. I thanked her. It would be incredible. It'd be incredible for all of us if he does come on. And you know, I appreciate that he's willing to do that. And so you know, these things. People like that. Those are big time guys, and they're busy. And he's involved in making new movie deals for his life story, and getting involved in a lot of things. And just like he's harder to talk to than Michael. At least when I talk to Michael Franzese, I got Michael. I don't have Sammy's personal cell phone. I'm assuming what his agent's phone number. When I call the numbers I've been conversing with. But Michael and I is more personal because I know Michael longer. And like I said, how I met Michael was in baseball when he got released from federal prison. The feds went to him and said, "We would like you to be the spokesperson to talk to all the Major League Baseball players about gambling and getting involved with the mob. What happens when you owe the mob money? What the streams will make you do?" And that's when I first met Michael in 2003. Was it three or 2002? Yeah, 2003. And we just, we every year we get together to spring training. We get to know each other better. And so Michael, I could get a hold of. Even if he's busy, he'll at least take a couple of seconds. So I don't know. I did put out to see maybe if Michael was available for 5 minutes today. He may stop by, he may not. But I tried. So I went back and forth, and I said, well, let's do the auction thing. I think you guys will really enjoy the auction thing. It's fun. I want to show you from the very beginning how I do it. This is my procedure how I do it. Now there's two types of auctions. You got actual live auctions that you can scout through websites. So today's everything internet, but in the old days, you got newspapers. They would advertise live auction Tuesday, starting at 10 o'clock, and then it's kind of like storage wars. You got a bunch of people show up. The auctioneer goes there. They cut the lock off. They open it. You get to take a quick peek. You're not allowed to go in and touch none, and then you start the bidding. Those are fun. I only did a couple of those. What I do online auctions where they post a bunch of pictures, um, and they're $10 increments. So it always starts out at 0 and $10, and it progresses. Some of the pictures are great. You get an idea what's in there. I've been fooled a couple times by the pictures because I remember one time that I bid on this locker and won it. I thought I was getting this big walk-in cooler for a major restaurant. I mean, I'm talking something for a fancy restaurant, the big walk-in cooler for all their supplies, and it looked pretty decent shape. And I already had it lined up to sell it. 'Cause those are very expensive, and it had all the unit, everything that comes with it, all the stuff for the outside, everything, and I got this unit fairly cheap. When I got there, I don't know what they did, but the way they put it on the internet, it looked everything was big like I described it. When I got there and the guy's walking me through the warehouse, he goes, "Okay, it's that locker right there." I go, "I think we got a mistake here," and I showed him a picture. He goes, "No, that's it." I go, how the heck is that walk-in cooler gonna fit? I mean, I had to it was like a 5-foot little cage, and it was a little cooler, a dorm cooler. I don't know what they did wrong or how the pictures looked blowed up or if it was done intentionally or a mistake, but the way they advertised it, it looked like a walk-in cooler. It turned out to be a little college dorm, and I'm like, I went all the way to Sarasota for that, and it was, I was laughing so hard. I'm like, wow. Well, I mean, wind up, I kept the refrigerator in my bedroom. It was a good little fridge, but it was just funny. That was funny. I hope everybody's doing well. Turn on your gift of memberships. Um, a lot of people were watching me this morning, and I don't appreciate, again, you people. I don't know what it is, the ones that don't like me, that I rub you the wrong way, or if you think that I'm too arrogant. But why do you got to take what I say, twist it with your own words, and tell Lou I fired him? I never used the words, "Lou, you're fired." What I said today was, it don't feel the same streaming with him with the same enthusiastic that it was before he started doing all these shows. And my point is, I feel different. I don't feel the connection. And I just think maybe it's better that you continue what you're doing, and I'm just going to start doing my solos. Like I said, I got my new format that I want to do. I wanted to do Mob Monday and baseball Wednesday, but then, you know, also the last few weeks learning about channels and how it should be set up and how you shouldn't have multiple streams on a channel. And it's not good for a channel because that's when everything gets confused. The algorithm don't know where to place you if you're doing Monday a show about hot dogs, or Tuesday you're doing a show about movies, and then Wednesday you're doing about your neighbor. The shows are all different, and that's by channel all over the place. Your niche should be one thing. It's very easy to look into the trends, what's happening, and keep that consistent. You can have multiple channels. So if I want to do baseball, but I got different channels. I only got one channel monetized. I had, two other channels that I turned off. One just needs a few hours. It's gonna be monetized. But this is what I like to do. This is what I want. Lou's not interested in stuff like that, And I just feel that Lou seems very happy to be finally getting someone that is equal to his status of knowing knowledge of movies. I after seeing him and Cupcake work together, I think, hey, those are two guys that really knows their stuff about movies. 2K coming in the mix, and they just do a good job. Kahuna always is going to add flavor, and Jib is Jib. I mean, he does music, and him and Lou have hit it off when I introduced him and Lou. But what really chats my ass though is, you know, don't send me messages telling me I better do any fucking thing. Don't tell me I better be nice to Lou. I don't gotta be nice to anybody. You understand? Okay, I am a good friend to Lou. I don't disrespect him. I treat him like he's a human being. But don't make demands and tell me I'm gonna do that or this and that. He carries Catalan TV because you know what? You sound ridiculous. I don't care how much you hate me, how much you think I'm a local. I don't care what you pick apart and think I lie. Like today, I told 15 minutes straight lie. I'm sick of it. I'm fucking sick of it. This is why. And let me tell you something. This is for Jim Grindle. Like, this is not a beef. Jim today made a statement when they were talking about Adderall and how I freely said, you know, I'm fucking real. But there's so many of you that are fake. And so many of you that do shows and you smoke pot and you bongs and you get fucked up. That's okay. You don't talk about that. Okay? And the other half of people that talk about that, don't give me the shit that you don't fucking party, don't drink, don't do drugs. You just don't fucking advertise your personal business. That's your choice. If you're afraid who you are and you have to be a phony because you really are a person that parties on the weekends, you really are a person that does cocaine, you really are a person that drinks in an asshole, but you got to be phony for some persona because I definitely can't let Joey see, no, I'm on the same level. Then you're fucking a loser. Okay. So I make a statement. I'd rather snort the Adderall. At least I'm fucking being real. And it's none of your fucking business what I do. Okay. That's number one. Okay. And if I want to fall asleep on a stream, that's my fucking business too. This is what is got to change. Making your opinions and making jokes and fucking laughing at somebody is one thing. But when you think you could write that fucking page, when you know you're a fucking alcoholic and you drink every day, when you know you just sniff the fucking line of cocaine when you're in the bathroom, and come on and fucking judge me. At least I'm not afraid to fucking say anything. So if I had an Adderall right now, I'd snort it right now live. I don't give a fuck. That's my business. Okay? You have no right to fucking tell me anything. None of you. Okay? Your opinion means zero. You understand that? And you wonder why I fucking am the way I am to you. You guys think that you guys are perfect to me? You think that you Joe Q citizen and you talk to me like I'm a fucking adult or show respect? You don't. And I assure you, I don't care. I'm trying to be a good guy and get along with everybody. Okay? I don't care. The people that bitch the most are the ones that are here complaining more than anything. I told you, I made the choices. For me, I'm not reading nothing no more for free. I'm not. I'm sorry. Call me a grifter. Call me this. But as soon as Pineapple got fucking monetized, he grifts bigger than anybody. Everything went up the fucking the list and oh yeah, but so you guys are all fucking stupid. YouTube is a setup for streamers to get monetized, and if they can make money at it, that's what it's for. And if you're jealous or pissed off because you didn't like someone sent me 50 memberships, what do you want from me? But when you go and blatantly make up untrue shit, it's stupid. When you get called on it, you fucking think you're smart. Listen, there's always someone smarter than you, almost someone tougher than you, almost someone better than you, somebody richer than you, almost some poor. I don't care. As long as I'm okay with me and my skin and I love myself, I don't give a shit. But at the long run, you're making yourself look ridiculous to the people that really know. And then I'm getting so sick of hearing, it's the internet. It's the internet. I don't give a fuck if it was the fucking ball game or a doctor's office or a fucking private massage parlor. You guys whine worse than fucking female bitches. That's the fact. And I know we got a lot of transsexual people part of our community. And I don't give a fuck whether you suck a guy or suck a girl. Ain't my business. To each its own. I don't judge. But if I'm going to call someone out, I'm going to call someone out equally. I don't dislike black people. I don't dislike Polish people. I don't dislike Oriental people. I'll say the same thing to each nationality in the same manner, not because I dislike or I'm a prejudice. It's because it doesn't matter what race. We all sit down and shit. We all bleed the same. We all put a pen. And that's what I can't stand when you people joke and you think you're better and you go get it. Who the fuck are you to? Why do you worry about if I work? I worked my whole life. Why do you fucking worry about if I grift? You grift. Everybody grifts. That's what the fuck. This is a hustle. Okay. By myself, I can talk, out argue anybody. Okay. You want to fucking stop my money? You're an asshole if you try that. And there's many of you that do it. I was really shocked to see just about 100% of you really saw I didn't do nothing with that other fat piece of shit. And I had nothing to do with that. Didn't dox him. That was all publicity for his fucking ass, which failed. I was finally, wow. Can't believe I got that one. I can't believe it. I really couldn't believe it. So I thank you for that. For finally recognizing that, oh, he didn't do nothing. He ain't a bad guy. As far as Lou, if he wants to stream, he's welcome here. I don't think it's going to work anymore because he's too involved and happy with those other channels. So it's like, I'm okay with him going on channels with people that are going to bust my balls seriously, put me down, put my wife down. He's going to laugh about it, which is what you're supposed to do. Or he's going to make some stupid comment and agree that he thinks I'm dumb. The bottom line is it doesn't matter. I made one mistake. The bottom line is he says he don't care about money. That's a lie. Because we would always talk and say, bro, I wish we could just get it up a little bit. So do I. But let's keep plugging. But I'm supposed to be okay with him being steady with other shows. It's his choice. That's going to help them grow when we should be focusing on our channel to grow. Because I was serious about giving him 50% as a partner all the way through and make it grow big. He don't care. That's what he said. So go work and work for them. When they get monetized, I hope they make money. But don't sit there and think it's okay to do that. I would never do that. I would never do is be on the shows and start trashing him or fucking start talking about him. I don't care what he says. I don't care. Because, he calls me dumbass, this, that, very blatantly. I've always took up for Lou. When you guys were fucking throwing shots at him, I said, listen, guys, you're wrong about Lou. He's a good guy. I said that all the time. Okay. But to make statements like, Joey wouldn't do that because he's no better for what, Lou? You don't scare me any worse or any shape like anybody else. I'm not as scared of no human man. I don't care who comes to the door from somebody. I don't care. All I know is if it does come to that from anybody and they really want to get this down, then it's got to have to be one way and one way only. Either I'm going to die or they're going to die. That's it. No more half-ass shit. I got Catalano Network threatening me. They're sending Tampa, bitch, whore, whatever. Well, go ahead, because it's posted. Do it. There's new owners put cameras out. They got trespass. I didn't do it. Get that lady arrested. It's not no humor in fucking doing it. It's a waste of your fucking time. Because I don't give a rat's ass about Catalano Network or anybody that runs it or who likes it. I don't care. You understand? I don't get fucking embarrassed. I'm not ashamed to tell if I did something bad. I don't care. You guys don't get that by now. You're very stupid people. You understand? It doesn't have to be like this. But you guys choose to make it like this and think that I'm going to take your orders. Wrong. Please turn your gifted memberships on. Let's try to have fun with this because I'm ready to take you from the beginning. So I will be interacting with the chat and get your opinion. I'm going to open it up and show you just like I look at it. Like if I was by myself right now and I say, okay, let me go to work. Let me go to the storage auction. I use storagetreasures.com, storageauctiontreasures.com. It's a free site to register. If you win a bid, I believe they get 10%. So if you get something for $100, you have to pay them right away. So you have to keep a card on file. They take their money right away. They're a company out of Arizona. And then you get an invoice, and the rest goes to the facility. Now, most facilities require a cleaning deposit, especially if it's a big thing, and they usually give you 48 hours or 72 hours to clean out. Or some of them will let you re-rent that unit if you need to keep it for extra time. There's a lot of choices. What they won't let you do is never dump anything that is garbage. And let me tell you something. The first process is after you win is make sure that storage treasures get their money. If they don't get their money in an hour, they're fucking knocking at the door for $5, and telling you, well, we're going to give it to the next person, right? They give them, make sure they get their fee. That's number one. Second one, call the facility up. They give you usually 48 hours to 72 hours to respond. And if you can't make it at a time for, say, listen, I bid on this, I won, I wasn't expected to win, or I didn't realize I was gonna be gone longer. Can I pay over the phone in good faith? And then I know I would normally have 72 hours to clean out. I'm not gonna be back for a week, so let me rent the place, pay the rent for this month, and I'll pay for the storage what I bought, and then I'll be there at this date. Some will work with you. Some of them won't give you. Some of them will say, "Well, we're a 24-hour access facility. The office closes. We live on premises because some of the people live on premises, some don't. But we'll give you a temporary key card or code to state to come in anytime to get unload. Because sometimes Florida, you want to be working at night because it's fucking hot. You know what I'm saying? During the day. Someone will say, well, you can't come on property unless the office is open. So you have to do it between 8 and 5. Some are very strict about that because they don't know. You're just this person on auction. Their biggest fear is you're going to dump the garbage. So my advice before we start getting into this is, yes, you should, if you're going to do it better than with a hobby and do it to try to make a living or maybe open a thrift store, you should invest in a old U-Haul or an old um, Penske truck. They're the best that they're taking off the road, and buy one of them. You should have that. This way, you got a truck with a dolly, and you buy if you buy 4 or 5 storage units in a day, you pack it. I recommend you don't have to have a big storefront and have a thrift store right away, but you should have a nice size indoor commercial storage facility, ones with the big bay garages where people put different businesses. You see them all over the place. They're usually 300 to 600 a month rent with electricity. I see a lot of for 300, no deposit. I'd recommend one of them at least to unload the truck, and then I think the easiest way is to have a bunch of barrels labeled. This is for this, this is for this, and then of course your junk. You're gonna get if you get a regular household, you're gonna get people's paperworks, you get people's diplomas, you get people's fucking checkbooks, you get people's IDs, you get their personal kids' records from school, photos. It's tough when you see that and you go, "Damn, this family," you see everything, their whole life is there. And I made the mistake of once I contacted the family because you do know who lost it. And I said, "Listen, I don't know how to say this, but I know you lost your storage unit at this place, and I'm the one that won it. And I don't want nothing from you, and I know you're close, but I like to give you. I figured you would want all your personal pictures of your kids. It might be sentimental to you. You probably don't have that." And the lady was like crying on the phone. So she met me and my wife. She had a bunch of albums, and I gave it to her. Then 3 days later, her husband called me, threatening me. He demanded me to give all his stuff. And I'm like, "It ain't your stuff. It's mine. You motherfucker, it's mine. I paid for it, but you lost it." And he went on and on and on. So I went back to the facility and I said, "Listen, I called the people." They go, "What did you do?" "That's the first thing we tell you not to do." They go, "Don't you understand that because it's gonna cause problems?" Because now they know a normal person like them got bought the unit because they defaulted, and they're gonna try to get everything back, or they're gonna they'll go to the extremes of follow you and maybe fucking rob you. So, you gotta just throw the stuff in the garbage. Anything personal, um, anything that like maybe, tax returns, anything that might be from their job or pay stubs or like I said, driver's license, Social Security card, anything pictures as much as you're gonna say, "Damn, I got kids, I'm a family man," just throw it in a barrel. I suggest to keep a barrel at the warehouse and burn it. Just burn it. One of those things that you can burn. It's the easiest way. It's hard. It's hard to sit there and watch you going through all this stuff because when it takes time. Some are messy. Sometimes the best way is you want to try to find the ones that got really neat boxes packed, furniture wrapped. You know that even though whatever reason they had to store the stuff, it could be many reasons, but usually it's because they financially got strapped or their house got foreclosed on, but they don't want to lose everything. But the people that take the time to wrap it and make sure that if it's going to be in storage, it's not going to get a mildew. It's going to be all the boxes will be properly sprayed and taped. But then you get these ones that are fucking, they got evicted apartment and they had 20,000 bags of dirty, smelly clothes. They bring that to the storage unit. They bring their garbage, which their little kids shit, baby shit in the bed diapers. You get a lot of sick shit, so you got to be very careful what you touch. You get people that just rent those storage units to make drugs. I bought a lot of units I bid on. You just saw like a TV or a computer or table or desk, and you're like, man, it's $10. But then you get there and you see all the you just walked into a drug den. My advice is you bought it, you own everything in there because and then boys, be smart and call the police. You might get lucky because some departments have funds for victims like that to say, listen, you didn't know this is what you do for a living. What'd you pay $50? And they'll give it to you out of a till. Some will say, listen, you did a good deed, thank you. But we don't pay people back. It happens. Um, I try to buy I'd like to buy collectible lockers, but they're very expensive. If you get, let's say, a hobby store went out of business, or one of those comic book stores that you don't like, where you go in and you're looking for certain things, collectible, where everything's in sheets, and you see this, you can tell by the way they pack it. Obviously, they lost their store, but they still had so much merchandise that was worth money. Now they got to figure out how to wholesale it out to somebody. Now they lose it. And then you go in there and you got every fucking Batman 1, Spider-Man 1, all the best comic book. Those are the best. But let me tell you something, very expensive because people know what's worth money. I can say long term in today's society, baseball cards, comic books, antiques, the value compared to 25 years ago to today is out the door. People don't collect like they used to. And remember, people say, well, what's it worth? You can make anything worth millions of dollars. It's going to be worth as much as you can get someone to pay for it. If a collector's missing one piece of an entire incredible thing that if he gets it, it's worth $1 million, and you got the one piece he needs and you paid $250,000, but he knows that piece is only worth $250,000. You're going to lose money, but you say, no, I want $1 million. You may get somebody to pay it. Some will say, okay, just to complete it because they figured that now they got everything is going to go really high. But you're going to, it's not easy. I mean, the other thing that's people think, wow, you find valuable stuff. It's you're being same thing. It takes time. You got to build rapport. You got to go out if you find gold and silver. You should get a person you deal with, one or two, have one in a backup that you're going to do it regularly. You're going to be loyal to them. Pawn shops, forget it. They're last resort. Because if you find a $5,000 gold necklace, pawn shop's going to go by eBay. That's where they get the middle ground. I don't care what it is on a jewelry store. I don't care what it is on any other website. Their bottom line is they go to eBay, all pawn shops. They look at that same item that was sold in the last 30 days from the lowest to the highest. So let's say that chain that I had, 600 people had it. The highest it was sold for, 3,000. The lowest it was sold for, 300, meaning that the pawn shop got them straight, ripped them off because it was a crackhead, and it went for 300. So now they value that. It don't matter who bought it, how they did it, 300 to 5,000. They don't go high end. They don't even go in the middle. They go as low as they can. So I'll give you 1,000. And you're like, are you kidding me? That's all I can give you. Now, if you have a reputation where you've done business with them, you got a better chance to say, listen, it's me. Look what I just brought you last week. You owe me this one. Do this one for me. All right, bump him up, give him what he wants. You'll get that. Some pawn shops will take anything. They'll take, Michael Kors purses, uh, uh, Tommy Hilfiger, all the big name Louis Vuitton, if they're authentic. Some will take gym shoes like Jordan and all the big basketball shoes. Some won't just do nothing but jewelry. Some guys are just tools. The bigger ones, the chain ones, I can't say they pay anymore. They're cheap. The bottom line, here's what to look for. If they see that it's worth valued at 1,000, that they can get $1,000 for it. They're not going to pay you 1,000. That's how they got to make money. If they're not going to, if you say, okay, I'll take 9, they're going to laugh at you. Say, well, what does that leave me to make? You go to 8, they're going to say the same thing. What they're going to say is, I'll give you $200, 20%. And you're going to say, are you crazy? The guy just said you're going to get 1,000 all day long. Well, I got overhead, I got this. They're going to give you every excuse in the book. But the rule of thumb is, a pawn shop only wants to pay 10 to 20%. That's it. They lowball you faster than anybody. Not recommended. I recommend when you find gold and silver, go to a place that says we buy gold and silver, where they weigh it. There's silver. They weigh it by the weight, and they're not in there like those other places. The pawn shops are just buying it to resell. Most pawn shops with broken jewelry goes in a barrel in the back. Now, the guy I was dealing with regularly, he had about 6 barrels. He said it might take 5 years to fill those 6 barrels with broken gold. But I mean, everything he's throwing in there is gold, 14, 10. Now he's got a 55-gallon drum, 6 of them. Now he's got heavy shit. Now he takes them and he melts it to liquid. And then he pours it and he makes gold bars. And then he puts them away. That's how he does. That's what they do. Or he'll sell it to a company that's going to do that. He'll get a top price, and the company will have that for them. So that's what they do. Unless it's something that is ready to go on the shelf, or to resale right away. And if it's a pawn, they gotta wait. If it's I think it's a 90-day pawn or whatever. Let's say a person puts something in, and they say, okay, you get your pickup got to be picked up by, you want it 1-1. It's got to be picked up by 4-1. You go but you got to pay interest every month. You got to go 2-1, 3-1, 4-1 comes around, and you say, no, I don't want to buy it back. I'm not ready. You still got to pay the interest. Some will make you do have to buy it back, but they won't give it back to you, and you rewrite it. So what they do is you pay your monthly payment, then they rebuy it as a loan, as another pawn, except they don't give you the money this time because it goes towards the new. Understand what I'm saying? You don't actually exchange it; it just all comes out to the end. That you just repawn it for another 4 months. Some are sticklers, some are assholes. Pawn dealers, depending how big they are and how mobbed up they are, if they're just a fucking a hick from Hickville, you might just get to ruin this. But if you get the guys that are hardcore, that it's a front, those guys don't play. They don't give a fuck. 5%, 10%, that's it. They don't give a fuck if that watch worth $10,000. You bring $10,000 on a watch at pawn shop, I'll give you $100 for it. That's it. Take it or fucking leave it. Treat you like a crackhead. And most people that are in that situation to pawn, let's say they lost their job and $100, even though they know they should get 5, that's going to put a little groceries or get diapers for their baby. So they wind up stonewalling these people, and I don't like it. I don't like that. Now, if you're going there because you buy storage units or you buy estate sales are nice. Let me tell you something. You can find a lot of nice stuff if you know what you're looking for. I started buying books. There's that bookstore that sells all those different types of books cheap. I forgot the name of it. You go in and they got books for dummies and then antique books on different things where they list all the top antiques and what the value, what to look for, and you learn antiques. My suggestion is, before you even start going to auction, if you're able to, if you could buy a little U-Haul truck to start out with, a little pickup truck, have that. Have lots of straps. If you got pickup truck, find one of those trailers, like a little 6x12 U-Haul trailer. People sell them all day long. U-Haul gets a lot of trailers stolen. People repaint them, take the serial numbers, and you can buy them all day long. U-Haul never gets it back, and you can even get it plated. Because they change the serial number. It's hard to find one that's stolen. I was talking this way. I was asking a U-Haul guy, but they do recover. But sometimes U-Haul is putting them out and they'll sell them to you cheap, and you put that on the back. That's a start out. But we got to have a warehouse. What are you gonna do? I made the mistake when we first started doing it. We got overwhelmed. I was bringing it to my house. My garage first was packed. So now I couldn't get my motorcycle out on a regular basis because I would pack it in. I had to move stuff, stay in my car, and then you risk the fact is you're gonna find, depending if it's a cool temperature one inside or if one that was outside hot, and you're gonna get bugs in them. You're gonna find the fucking bugs. I'm gonna check Super Tips. SuperTips.dg's been working outstanding. I do have a Super Tip. I forgot about that. It came in this morning. We never got to read it. I believe we never got to read it. I don't think we did. It says it's not played. It was one of Ryan Aid's. I apologize, Ryan. It must have came in as we ended the show, but I do have it, so I think it's only best that I'm going to replay this for him. If he's not here, someone tell him we did see it and we played it, or next time I see him, I will. And then we're going to get back and we're going to rip into the story. Unless Michael's able to pull away and pops on, then I'll stop and we'll talk with Michael Franzese. I'm going to get Michael and Sammy on. I'm going to have both on. And a few other big time guys I'm working on through favors through Michael to get me on. I like to interview that Lilo Piccato, the guy that played on Sopranos, and played in Bronx Tale Colosio, the kid that went to prison. He's very friendly, I heard, very religious now, helps a lot of people, and very easy, and likes to go on podcasts and help podcasts to get an interview him. He's a real nice kid. And so I'm really like to get talk with him because I want to, young kid. We experienced some hardcore stuff. Almost bit the bullet and got charged. He was charged with murder, almost caught the murder rap to stick, but he wasn't the one that pulled the trigger. It was the guy, his friend, that killed the cop. So he wound up getting burglary and all that other stuff, but he did 10 years. And I'm a big Chas Palminteri guy, big Robert De Niro guy, and you see their interviews and they talk about it. You see Chas Palminteri really liked the kid. And when the kid came for that kid was not an actor. He was just happened to be on the beach with his family. And they had sent out some producers to scout certain places. And they saw this kid that was he was playing volleyball or soccer or something. And that they thought he was funny or talented. And I bid, I get it. And next thing I know, my whole channel's locked up and I couldn't switch it. It was just crazy. So, that being said, so I'm trying to think what I was going to say next. Anyhow, so it's real fun with the storage units. As far as, like I said, I will have Sammy and Michael on someday soon in the future. Sammy looks like it was I thought it was a go today. She goes, I'll have him on with you in 50 minutes. Get ready. And then she came back. He just got called into a meeting, and it's a bummer. But let me play this Super Tip. That's what I was doing. Going to play the Super Tip. See, I went back to Super Tip, but I'll eventually have him on. It'll be cool. We'll have him on, and it's a good get. Even if he stays 5 minutes and plugs and just says hello, that's world exposure with guys like that. And 100 people, 1,000 people are right. Just because he has Catalano as his relatives doesn't mean we're related. I never said that I was officially related. I said it looking good because I talked to an old aunt and told me that we have cousins, where Sammy's saying, and that my grandfather went to New York quite a bit, and those are his side of the family. So it's a very well good possibility that they're cousins, or they're no, they're definitely gonna be cousins, or will they be both having plates? But anyhow, my point is It's gonna happen, and, the reason I didn't say nothing to the last minute because I got a lot of haters. You guys hate me, and you guys think everything's funny, and there's no reason because just whether you think he's a rat or he's no good, let me tell you something, that's still a big get, and no local is gonna score someone like that. No local, okay? It's just not sorry to tell you. What's the matter? Mm, mm, mm. Oh, yeah, I'm a little tired here, people. I'm tired here. Am I live? Yeah, I'm live. Sorry. Uh, I'm I've been pushing myself hard to just this is all overwhelming with the stuff that happened and Lou's such my friend. I don't want to argue with Lou. I don't want to say anything mean, but it just didn't feel the same. I'm sorry. So I feel why would I if it's not gonna feel like it's gonna click, I'm not gonna give someone 50% of my stuff no more. He had it made here, but he's right. He's a grown man. I can't tell him what to do. And, maybe it to be the best thing because when they get monetized, maybe they'll be making hands over fists being one of the best. So that's good. So he should stay with that, explore that, and see if it's gonna pan out, but he makes stupid comments like today. "Oh, I might as well ride the Joey C fame as long as I can." The way he rolled his eyes, like, listen, bottom line is, I'm not famous. I'm well known. Why? Because I chose to be that way. I chose to argue. I chose to challenge everything. You people call me liar, liar, liar. You're 100% right. I'm a capital liar, and I was born a liar, and so come get me. All right, can't because that's Aunt, same one. So now it should have the long, probably the next one on the tower. It should be the one with the. I'm going just a bit, but Adderall. Let me explain something to you about Adderall too. You guys, the dumb fucks that think Adderall was making me fall asleep. Adderall is an amphetamine. You know what an amphetamine is? Amphetamine lifts you up. It's like a speed high. Okay, so that would not put me to sleep. Okay, this would keep me perky, keep me for. It's the Xanax that's making me, and I only take a half. I'm supposed to take one a day. I take a half every 12 hours. I can't handle that shit, but it does mellow me out. If you notice, this morning I wasn't quite so hyped up to yell but I was tired. But I've been getting great rest. I didn't had I had still have been. I got an hour and a half sleep. That wasn't enough. I went to bed after all the arguments, and I wound up laying in bed. It was about 9:40, and I woke up at 12:40. So what I get 3 hours sleep? It's not enough. It's just not enough. You know, I need more than that. So are you guys ready to get into? Because we're gonna have to use the chat and you be vocal. I don't know if there's been any super chats. I have to look real quick. I don't think so. And there is. We got them. So let me get this out of the way, please. Okay, let's do this out of the way. What's this say? Be guys will recover. Okay. All right. B Dazzler, Flip Flopper. B Dazzler received a gift membership by Shirley Repossessed Soccer. Coach Whistle, thank you, Michael, for giving this man a gifted membership. They're very nice of you. Sunny, Sunny Lightning, Joey, your arguments are less convincing than OJ. Trying to catch the person who killed him. What argument? I don't get. You see, either I'm very dumb or you just don't get it or I don't get it. Who's arguing? I'm not arguing about anything. I'm just saying, and I make valid points. I'm not cool with him going to build other channels when we have our thing, and I made him a partner, and I just don't feel it's the same, and I don't feel the situation. I'm not going to pay him 50% no more. He's doing everything else for free, and he's happy. And yes, he's right; they're not monetized. Okay, but if they get monetized, are they going to make anything? I don't pull down fucking hundreds of dollars a day, but we do okay. You guys don't like it, but so I don't understand what you're saying. Uh, OJ trying to catch the person who killed OJ's wife. I'm not trying to catch anybody. I'm just trying to tell you how I feel. And if you can't accept that, then you got problems, dude. You're the ones with the problems, not me. Okay? Thank you. Mr. Digress. Hey, that's my boy. That's my boy. I love Carmex. Hello, Mr. Carmex. If that's you, are you ever not scamming? Where am I scamming? Tell me where I'm scamming right now. Tell me where anything I said where I'm scamming. I'm trying to involve you guys with us together, going to bid on some storage units. It's fun watching it and see if we get it. So, what do you care? If you're asking a question, is it because that you're a failed scammer yourself? Or is that what the problem is? You want in on something? Where am I scamming? If you're going to pertain to the guy last night, he was scamming me. I was calling his bluff to see how far he would go. You see, I don't have to scam no more in my life. I'm part life. My over is done. Well, what is wrong with scamming? What's wrong with it? Really, what's wrong with it? As long as it's somebody not hurting no individuals and they're hurting some asshole fucking company that's a piece of shit stealing and robbing and hurting everybody anyhow. What's the difference? Wouldn't you like to see some banks and insurance company go under because they're ratchet motherfuckers? Or maybe they took your fucking great granddaddy's farm away from him as he missed a payment. That sit well with you, huh? But you want to defend it. So everybody defends anybody that they think is a piece of shit. You got a lot to hide, I'm sure. A lot. I like to pick your brain to see how squeaky clean you are not. So thank you for the $1.99, sir. If you want to continue talking like this to me, it will have to cost you. It won't be nothing red for $2. Won't be nothing red for $5. You want to talk and fucking ask questions like this, $10 and up. For you and you only. If you don't like that, babusa. Have a nice day. I believe in dirty, my friend. But thank you. I'm not here to play games anymore. Surely repossessed soccer coach whistle. Where the fuck did you get this name at, please? Please, Michael, tell me. All right, just kid, Michael. $5. Thank you. Spider said his scooter is in a shop because you wish bad luck on it. He just I did. Tell that little creepy kid I didn't wish bad luck on anything. I worry about him. He ain't the fucking smartest or the fucking the biggest fucking guy in the world. That thing goes fast. But I would never curse. I know I should curse him now. Thanks for telling me that. So I just love this question. Are you ever not going to scam? Probably not. I'm probably going to be a scam to the day I die. All right? Is that what you wanted to hear? Is that what you want to hear? So how does that mean you knowing that it way benefit you? You live near me? Were you planning on coming at me? And now you know how to get me? I don't know. What's the problem? So buzz off. Thank you for the $5. All right, let's see. Where we at? I read this one, right? First one. I think it was this one. I read yeah. All right. Next one. Sorry, I talk to myself sometimes. Let me get the next one playing. Come on. Thank you. My eyes are I'm falling asleep, man. All right. The Catalano Network. All right. Listen, you're not getting a rise out of me. You guys are morons. And you lie. And everything you put up the way you do it is not a channel. You're breaking every violation, every rule. If you continue to just throw my stuff up and think you're going to use it, I'm going to strike your channel again. I'm saying it right here and now. I'm going to get all your channels taken down. I promise you that. And if you're the one that struck me tonight, I'll find out. Okay? But if you continue just to take my stuff and throw it up there and do nothing about it, it's coming down and your channel's going bye-bye. I'm saying here first now, I don't give a fuck what anybody thinks. Carl, Shirley, B. Dabbler, Cardiff. I don't give a fuck. I told you guys leave me alone. I want nothing to do with you. Okay? You guys are nothing but a bunch of fake ass wannabe motherfuckers that are chicken shitted hearted to do shit. But to fucking try to get a rise out of me and try to fuck that whore Tampa, whatever her fucking name is. There's signs all over. No trespass. If she comes on here, her photo will be taken. The police will get it. They will arrest her for trespassing. Okay? I'll dox you anytime I want. There's not a God blessed thing you can do about it. So you continue, I'm going to do it. I'm a doxer. I enjoy doxing tards like you who don't even deserve to have any say in anything. You understand that, right? I'm not afraid of you. There's nothing you could do that make me fucking run to fight with you. You ain't shit. You're just a pain in the ass troll who's got a fucking dick stuck up your ass, a whole group of yous, and you think you guys are trying to make a point. I don't care. You're meaningless. You're cowards because you can't be original and get your own name. You have to go and take all my content and do nothing about it. You guys are losers. You understand? And if you think you're not, then you got problems, pal, because you are definitely, most definitely a fucking loser. Thank you for the $5. If you want to continue to write, I will not read no more $5 stuff. $20 is up for you too. Thank you. Okay. My boy Kip Smith was a wonderful person. Kip, are you streaming now? Did I see you on a stream the other day? I thought I thought you were a lot younger than your voice that I heard. Sounded like you were a middle-aged guy, man. I thought you were a young dude. Joey, I was a made man. Why did you forsake me? Listen to me. Any Italian has the potential in those days that one from those days could have been a made guy. If you're a friend of the neighborhood and you did some bad stuff or you did some side work for any of those guys, and they, they bring you in as a friend and they tell you when the books open up, they take you in their wing. Some lie just because of your workforce. But listen, what I was at answer. He said, all right, I'm trying to lost my chain of thought. So I could have been, I chose not to be. I made the decision. If I did, I probably would have been dead by the time I was 18. I'd probably been too long gone. And I wouldn't even known Christina, so it would have been okay. Mm-hmm. Mm. So I'm falling asleep anyhow. I'm sorry. Let me get through this. I'm going to bed after this. Sorry, Kip. Kip, good to see you. Sorry. Bo Barrington. Gifted one Catalano TV. Thank you, Bo. That was very sweet of you and very nice of you. Meat Whistle. Hello, Meat Whistle. How are you? Mr. Meat Whistle received a gift membership by Bo Barrington. Thank you. I'm sure Mr. Meat Whistle is honored that you did that for a Bo. Good to see you, okay? Thank you. Mr. Digress, $1.99. Stop your scamming. It's not good. What scamming? You can't explain what it is, then I don't know what you're talking about, brother. And whoever keeps telling me to give the money back, you're getting a title act. I'm telling you right now. It's getting stupid. You guys don't get it. I don't care what you say. It's just ridiculous when girls walk by. If a woman walks by and you're in your car and I'm on the stream and I'm fighting with you fucking idiots, because it's just stupid. You guys make yourself look bad because you can't explain shit. You can't fucking come up with no valid reasons. There was a handful of you that think JBX was in the right. He did nothing wrong, and I should apologize to him. You guys are dumb. See, and then you come back with you. We only do it to fuck with you because we know you're the dumbest guy in the world, and you react. So, do you really, honestly, really? I mean, if the people are being real, you jerk off. When you get someone to that point, you really jerk off. I mean, that's the end game for you guys, jerking off. You can't jerk off to your wife or your girlfriend, or you can't jerk off to a hot woman. You got to jerk off to an old guy in a Dabbleverse. I mean, I don't get that. That's kind of strange, don't you? So I think you guys need a lot of help, a lot of you. I don't know. I could be wrong, but I'm telling you, I don't trust too many of you. I really don't. You guys are really fucking wow. Wow. All right, let's see to the next one. Thank you, Mr. Digress. Was that the last one? I think that was. All right. It's nice that we know how to do the super tips now. We can find out where they're at. Let's see what we got here. Oh, wait, let me sure. Oh, in the wrong place. All right. Oh, I hate doing this. I hate being tired. I don't care. I'll take the camera off and I'll talk and I'll sleep and talk at the same time like this. It's embarrassing. But I don't care. I'm tired, man. I'm tired. Say it plain and simple. So all right. Before I'm passed out, I'm gonna go now. We're gonna share. Let's start having fun. So if anybody, wait, nope, I'm sorry, I'm not done yet. Sorry, I'm not done yet. All right, I thought I was done. Sorry, I've got to take care of this. Let me make sure this. All right. Okay. This is from. Thank you for nice Sunny Lightning. Now I don't really remember if Sunny's been around before, unless I had a bad memory. But Sunny likes to take people outside, tie them up, and throw gasoline on them, and if that's what he's trying to do to me, uh, make sure that you buy you buy. All right, folks. I'm sorry. I'm out of it. I'm gonna probably wrap this up. I'm just too tired, man. I'm gonna do this another day. All right, let's get to the super chats. You got a lot of super chats. I gotta make it. I'm tired. I'm sorry. Yeah, I didn't get no sleep. I'm just can't start ruining my health for you people. I gotta take care of myself. Okay. The less you argue, Joey, your arguments are less convincing than OJ's trying to catch a. Okay, I don't know. First, I'm not arguing. I already read this anyhow. Fuck you, so I don't care. I think I read that one. I think I read that one. I think I read that one. I read that one. I read that one. Oh, so we're here. I think this is the one I missed. All right. Sunny Lightning again. When you steal from a company that gets the money back from their customers with higher cost scams, etc., you're hurting the industry. Okay. Okay. I get you're saying about stealing from a company. So you're saying if I take back what's mine and Walmart sees it or it's gonna make a difference? Well, that's too bad because I don't personally give a shit about if Walmart brings their prices up. Their fucking shit sucks anyhow. It's all horrible core. They don't got nothing worth the product that worth anything. So who gives a fuck? Who's gonna buy that crap anyhow? I really don't give a fuck. Because let me tell you something. You wouldn't be saying that if you had your dying mother who paid health insurance all her life and then they fucking say we're not paying for it and your mother dies. You're gonna be the first one to go, well, you know what? I've had enough of this. I'm gonna find me people that do this and I'm gonna go learn how to rob. Don't tell me you won't. That's my whole point. Don't judge. You understand? Don't you fucking judge me. You have no right to. You have nothing. You have no rights to do anything to me. All right? I let you stay there. I let you guys do it. You know what I'm saying? So, but I don't care. I'm out of it, folks. I can't believe I'm falling asleep. Got to be straight tired of this. A Detroit dabbler. Hello. I'm acknowledging I say hello, and I'll read it in what you're saying, but not out to the public. Oh, you got to give the membership for Shuli, which is this is not Shuli Madoff. This is Shuli's cool. Oh, they weren't done yet. The brownies. All right. Well, I'm talking to myself again. This is funny. It's pathetic. I know it's hard. I'm trying to go through to see if we got anything else. I'm just talking. All right. We do. I think. All right, let's see this one. Oh, all right. I'm gonna kick my ass. I'm hard trouble eating. All right, but I can't hear that. Do you guys hear that? Oh, wait, that's not a super tip. What am I thinking? I'm fucking losing. See, I'm losing it. See, I just from Sam Lightning 499. Joey, your arguments. Okay, we already read this. Why does this keep coming up? Why do the same ones keep coming up? I don't understand why. I read all these. Okay. All right, back to the drawing board. That takes care of that. Okay. All right. I spoke with Tampa Tammy. Tampa Tammy. What a name. Tampa Tammy. Just like a real streetwalker or something, you know. All right, let's get to the grind this. We have to share this screen. And what I'm about to show you is the actual first page of the port. Oh, I don't know, guys. You guys are gonna have more fun fucking clipping me and falling asleep than probably anything. But let's share this anyhow. So I have to go to. All right. Call request. Storage unit madness. Uh-huh. Right here. Of course, this one. Share. Alrighty. 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 Let me just double check. Another one bites dick. Dun dun. Uh, mm, mm, Nobody told me. You know, he's out to get me. All right. Was I snoring there for a minute? No audio. I had no audio. Are you serious? No audio? Is there no audio? Is there audio? Yes or no? Oh, that's why he's doing this so people clip him. I don't know. You see, you're so stupid. I just don't know, man. You got no intelligence whatsoever, man. Hey, listen, do what you gotta fucking do. You lost once, you'll lose again. If you continue to just take my stuff, I'm gonna dock your channel. Goodbye, bye. Say goodbye to it. And I'm not gonna take it back. And I don't care if you fucking go around and you tell everybody anything bad about me. I don't care. You understand that? I don't give a shit. But I'm trying to be peaceful here and trying to be a nice guy. And you're always an asshole. I haven't banned nobody. I haven't done shit. And I'm not gonna. Okay? What are you saying, Pineapple? You said you won't read. I'm not gonna read no free chats. And I haven't. Okay? I'm just making a point. But today I have to interact with the chat room if we're gonna do this little project. So which one is it, Pineapple? Because you got the most always bitchiest, whiniest fucking opinions about everything. Okay? You fucking complain about what I do, but you do the same thing. What is it? What don't you like? Or what don't you want me to do? Or where do you want me to go? Do you want me to leave the internet so you get the stardom I have? Is that what you want? Do you want to get to my status? So if I go completely out of the picture, you can build off of that and make a name for yourself? Is that what you want? Am I in your way? Am I bothering your corner, YouTube? Tell me what you need from me. What's going to make you fucking happy? For once in your life, be a fucking man and talk straight to me. Otherwise, what's the fucking point? That goes for every one of you. Be a fucking man or a woman and tell me, what do you people want from me? So I'm a felon, Red Dragon. I promise you, you got skeletons. What's your fucking point? You're a pussy. And I'll tell you that to your face, and I'll tell it to wherever you want to meet. What's your fucking point? Everybody knows I'm a felon. What's your point? I'm being serious here. What can I do for you since you dislike me? What do you want from me, Pineapple? Because I've done everything I want to do. What's going to make you be happy? I'm asking you straight up, as nice as I can, and being real. What's going to make you happy? The problem is none of you are fucking men and none of you can fucking answer anything right. Except everything's a fucking joke. What do you mean there's no fucking audio? Okay? As far as I can see, there's fucking audio. I'm getting sick of this, guys. I'm getting sick of being fucked when I'm trying to be right with you guys. It's not fucking right, man. It's not. I don't fuck with your shows. I don't care about being funny and any of your stupid ass, retarded fucking jokes that you people do. I don't find you guys funny. I don't. But just fucking tell me what's gonna make all you fucking guys. I wanted to leave. People won't let me. I mean, this fucking punk motherfucker here is a fuck. Okay. Thanks for convincing me to never touch a drug again. I don't give a fuck. Were you an addict? Okay. I'm on prescribed medication. Adderall don't make you fall asleep, you stupid fuck. So I don't give a fuck. You're a fucking punk, Mason. And I promise you, as old as I am, I beat the fucking piss out of you. I know I could one-on-one. I see what you look like. I see you're not hard. You're not. You're a drunk. You used to be a nice guy, at least talkable. But now you think you're fucking funny about everything. You talk shit about Lou for months, and now you're his best fucking friend. You ain't nobody's best friend. You cry about getting doxxed, but you want to talk shit to everybody. People say it's just the internet. All kind of shit happens. It ain't real. But when you do it, and when someone does it, you get pissed off. I say dox. Everybody should be doxxed. Everybody should fucking quit hiding and be doxxed. All you motherfuckers should be doxxed. I mean it. I believe all you should. And you should dox yourself. And fucking by starting to be real and tell you really are. Not hide behind these fake ass, stupid ass fucking names of yours. These fucking that you act like you're 3 years old, most of you. Dox. Everybody should be doxxed. Everybody. If you're in the public eye, like you tell me, and you're a public figure, nothing's personal. They should know everything about you. You want to put it out there? Be fucking prepared to be doxxed. And if you don't like it, then don't fucking be around. But I'm a supporter, and I'm starting a campaign. Dox. I think it's the greatest fucking thing in the world. Make the quote, clip it, send it to the bigot, send it back to that other place I was on before. Tell that other idiot. I say everybody should be fucking doxxed 10 times a day and over. When you're an asshole and you want to hide and make your fucking indirect comments and think you're this and that, everybody should be doxxed. I believe in it, and I think it should happen. And I think I'm the one that's going to start making it happen on a regular basis for everybody. And I don't give a fuck what you say. And I think I'll go fight to the hill if they think it's a law against law, then it shouldn't be a law. If they want to get out here and be a fucking and run their mouth in public shit, then they should be known who the fuck they are so we can address them right. See if I don't do it. Because I don't give a fuck if I ever talk to you, be your friend the rest of your life. I don't give a fuck about that. But I'm going to teach you a valuable lesson. Stop running your fucking mouth, be a chatter. Enjoy the show. Make fucking jokes. Call people fat. Call me ugly. But don't fucking talk about something that I already talked about and think that you're better than me. Because you're not. Because I will fucking right now give your address. I will fucking put you in. If you think I won't, if you want to challenge me, I will tell them exactly your name. And I don't give a fuck if Igor, Carl, Alex Stein, fucking Mr. Beastie, the IDK guy, YouTube, I don't give a fuck. What's good for you is good for me. You want to be a public mouth, you should be doxxed. So fuck with me right now, and I will go into my file, and I will read your house, your fucking name. I'll tell them your fucking brother, your sister. I'll dox it all. Come sue me. If you think I'm bluffing, challenge me. I don't bluff. And I don't care. I think if you want to be a public figure to run your mouth, you should be doxxed. And I'll go fuck what anybody says. Because they all live in la comedian land. Not reality. You fuck with me, keep fucking with me in bad ways. And I'm telling you, I promise you I can make your life a lot more miserable than you make mine. Now, I don't want to do none of that. I want to do a show. I wanted to do this show because it was a great idea. I think it was Vito that brought it to me. And I think people might want to buy storage units and fucking get invested maybe and then help sell it. And we all do it together. People know I'm honest about paying. I pay everybody that works for me or works for the channel to be just the same way. We sell a storage unit. We buy it for $50, and we sell for $600. And you're one partner. We take out whatever fees we had to pay to the store, to the auctioneer. We pay for any gas and trucks that we had to use to move it. We have to we'll take out if we have to keep a storage place with a rent to put the stuff there until we move it. All the expenses come off the top. So let's say we buy a unit for $50 and we got a nice unit, we make $1,500 off it. We got $1,450 profit, but we don't have work there because we got to take off the expensive truck, storage, time, advertising, time to put in to move it to A to B. So you got to you either set a per diem allowance that you're going to allow per. You can't do that because every storage unit is going to be different. But if you get one for 50, you make 1,500. Someone's going to make $500, $500 each for sure off of that. And it's also how fast can you turn it. Because I bought unit for $65. It took me 9 months to sell it. But I went through that and I sold a lot of stuff in there. It took me 9 months to sell it because I put it on Marketplace. Finally, you got to relist it because it gets smarter. I made for that one $1,200, but it took me 9 months to make it. So that's chump change. But if you got 10 of those and you start buying aggressively, it's just a revolving door. You got money coming in. Okay. You guys always want me to yell and be an asshole. I don't want to hate none of yous. But when you come at me with ridiculous stuff and keep doing the same shit over and over, then I'm fucking done with it. If I'm a piece of shit, you must be a bigger piece of shit for fucking trying to find out I'm a piece of shit. Okay? And the only reason you know I'm a piece of shit because I truthful about what I've done in my life. Less not like you. So that's the difference from a coward to a real man. So Mason and Portland, I'm glad I could fucking help your fat ass, all right? Mr. Digest, $1.90. Stop the doxing and scamming. Here, listen. I like you, and I know this ain't Carmex, but I don't think it's Carmex. You see, Carmex is a straight up dude. He'll go after you too. He'll fucking rim you out, fucking fuck you every way you can, because they, right is right. You keep saying stop doxing, stop doxing, stop doxing, and then the other, because they're that, don't be like them. Fuck that shit. If you want to open your mouth in public, fucking talk, or you want to be this public high mighty figure, and you want to come into the Dalver, fuck it. Everybody should know everything about you. So I'm not gonna stop doxing if it needed to be done. If you're a public chatter, you're a public figure. You come with me, I'm gonna put out your information. Plain and simple. It don't make me look nothing because I don't give a fuck. That's the difference. I don't want to do it. I don't want to be your enemy. You force me to be your enemy. Are we caught up on super chats? Let's take super tips. I mean, this could have been a really fun show, but you guys got to fucking work me up so hard. I got two more super fucking tips now. Let me get to that now, okay? I mean, I just want to be fucking having fun. I like to learn to laugh. Maybe if you guys be a little bit more cordial with me and maybe be a little lighter and talk to me like a human being, maybe I'll understand your humor. Maybe I will. Maybe you could get me to understand your humor. We might not be best friends, but maybe I could get your humor. I'm willing to try. You guys are not willing to try nothing to give me nothing. You want me to give you everything. And that's a one-way cocksucker. So the answer would be no. All right, let's go here. All right, let's get the super tip up. I love the super tip. I think it's a great thing. Our first super tip is coming from, this is the one that was, I guess I think this morning that I had already went off the air. So this is Ryan A. I don't believe this was played. It doesn't say, it says it received and it doesn't say it was played. So here we go.
What do Mark McGwire, Barry Bonds, and Jose Canseco have in common? I played with all their bats and balls in the dugout. Yeah, y'all didn't get to see them naked in the locker room. That was me, bitch.
This is true. Now that I like. I like it because it's true. That's true. 3 major stars. I got to play with their balls and bats. And I got to see them strutting through that locker room with their big hogs hanging out. One fucking thing from the shower to the fucking trainer's room. You can't help but see swinging dicks when the fucking game's over. Now, if you're sitting there like this going, then you're a fag. But generally you're doing your job, you're picking up fucking laundry, or because they don't players especially when they lose. Here's how they come in. They come up, they take their spikes, they throw them, fucking mud all over the place. They take their fucking jerseys, they rip the buttons, they throw them. They don't put because we got bins. You set it up very nice. Jerseys, pants, undergarments, socks, towels, garbage can every 3 foot, a laundry bin every 3 foot. All around the whole locker room, enough for them to fucking just reach over. They don't do that. So now you got to go pick it up. You gotta fucking. All major leaguers get the first class treatment. So after you clean the cleats, after you get the bat boy clean the bottom of the cleats with the clay, and they spray it, and they make it, wipe it down. Then they reverse the top, and then pitchers that are hard on their landy foot, they have to have a pitching toe. So if it's getting ripped, you got to take it upon yourself. You see it's ripped. I don't care if he's an out-of-towner. You either call you call his equipment managers at the town, say, hey, Mike, Steve Carlton, he's been landing pretty rough when he pitched today. His pitching protector that's on his pitching toe where he lands is breaking. You want me to send it out to our guy, or are you guys going to go home and do it? Oh, we'll be home tomorrow. We'll go home tomorrow and take care of it. Or let's see, we got another 5 days here. He's going to pitch. Yeah, could you send it out? We do it ourselves usually. We learn how to do it. We just order the kids to do them ourselves. It's more money for us. That's the little stuff that you do. Always find a dry cleaner, because out of town teams, see the big leagues, they got a dress code. So some guys dress really good. Some guys will come in first day and they'll bring their suit. They'll bring it in a bag. They go to the hotel. They come on the bus the next day. They bring it in a little hotel bag. Some of them will send it to the hotel. The hotel has a service. Some come. The guys that know that they're at a cable clubhouse, everything comes through the clubhouse guy. So they'll come with the bag. Hey, we leave it 3 days. Make sure this is press free, cleaned, and okay. And if you're a smart guy, and you never step on toes of another bat boy, another clubhouse guy, because there's enough players in there. The worst thing you do is try to be a hog. We had a kid that worked for us. His name was Dennis. And boy, he looked like fucking Dennis the Menace. Big old fucking blind bat, little bastard. Now, he started working in 1982. That was my actual first year that I was going to be bat boy every game on my own. It was my time, because the bat boy that was full time in 81, that did most of the games, and I did maybe actual in uniform probably 25 games out of 81. But he was the head bat boy. He was leaving to go into college, so I'm the next guy in line. So 82 was all mine. And of course, if I wanted, they would have a spare guy to do 20 if I wanted. And this kid Dennis muscles his way in because his parents know somebody in the front office. So Ronnie Zera at the time was the clubhouse message. This kid Dennis is going to be bat boy. I go, be like a fill-in when the days I don't want to do it. No, you're going to rotate. I said, why do I get fucked? Why does everybody? This happened. So it was 81 home games. I'm only going to do 40 games. Yep. Sorry, buddy. Come down for the front office. Motherfucker. I'm pissed. Okay. No problem. So, you think I was going to make it easy for him? He thought he could just throw the uniform on and go out there and be a fucking the sun and a star like a fucking major leaguer. I said, no. We got all day games. We're here at 8 o'clock in the morning. You see all those heavy bat bags that are sitting right there? They all got to be lugged down all 3 flights of stairs. You got to put them in that little wheelbarrow cart and go to the maze, take them out, unpack them. When you get to the dugout, you got a rack with circles. They got numbers. This is for number 18. So who's number 18 on the Pirates? Who's number 39 on the Pirates? Oh, that's Dave Parker's slot. Or who's number 14? Oh, it's Pete Rose's slot. And you got to make sure they're ordered. Then you got to go get the helmets all down. You open them up, and they came from another town. They're filthy as hell. You don't just put them in the rack, and the helmet rack. No. You got to go clean them. You got to go get the rags. You got to go upstairs and get the alcohol, rubbing alcohol, clean all the inside patties, take them out, clean them. Alcohol sterilizes. And then you got to clean the outside with alcohol. And then you got to spray some polish on them. If they're newer ones, they'll clean better. And then you got to put them there. Put them up. Then you got to go get the pine tar rag bag. It's got a little weight bag. You get a pine tar rag. Oh, you don't just throw it out there. Did you check the pine tar rag? Is there pine tar on it? I don't know. What do you mean you don't know? Is it dry? I don't know. You see that little shit that says pine tar? You got to make sure the rag is wet. Okay. What about the donuts? I don't see no donuts out there for the bats. I don't know. What's a donut? Oh God, what the fuck? Are you kidding me with that? Where's the little thing that's look? It's got a pole and it's a heavy weight. It's all taped up. That some of the guys are instead of swinging the bat, you see them doing this in the batting circle. Where's that? Or the weight bat that they swing with their bat. Or a major star is got something special. You got Pete's Mizuno bats for the game, or you got his batting practice bat because all I see is Pete's 2 fucking BP bats. Do you know if Pete cracks his bat, do not put it in the crap back pile. Put it back in his hole here and tell him it cracked. He'll probably know because Pete had good ears and could tell you he cracked it. Because right away, I remember one time he says, "Yo, Joe, bring me my bat. I think it cracked." He heard it from his swing. Sure enough, cracked. He goes, "Put this in my locker." He didn't say, like, well, we have first dibs to it. It wasn't, okay, Joe, here you go, man. It's cracked. Pete kept all his cracked bats because he signed them because he sold them because he was a general gambler. So he sold his memorabilia. Never got to keep it. Make sure it goes up there. Now, you had a lot of guys, a lot of faulty security on getaway day. Getaway day is very dangerous, especially the old Wrigley Field with the Visit Clubhouse. Because, first of all, you got to feed them. They're showering quick. They got to get dressed. They got to get on a bus, get to the airport. The old days, they had to go to commercial. They didn't go on a tarmacs. They didn't have private jets. So now you got to feed them. So it's usually pizza. Usually they would order DeAugustino's pizza or Uno's pizza. Or if Tommy Lasorda was there with the Dodgers, he knew everybody in Chicago. So Tommy would bring from his buddy's pizzeria. And that you would set, they would come in the 8th inning. You set it all up in the clubhouse with the paper plates, and they eat pizza just to get quick shower. Go pay the clubhouse manager his clubhouse dues, and then the players would look for the bat boy or clubhouse guy that attended to them, because it gets to the point like if you're playing your own division, they come in 3 times. I had to set players on the Pirates who my guys were. Nobody could fuck with those guys. So those 5 or 6 guys. So if you have 2 bat boys and you get 25 players, he got 12 and I got 12. So my 12 players, he better not fucking tussle my 12 players, and I better not tussle his. But Dennis liked to do that. He liked to go and fucking take my money. I wouldn't do that. You got 12 players, leave my fucking players alone. Well, how come you got all the stuff? I've been here longer than you. Why do you get big mad and I don't? Because dog wants me, he don't want you. Okay, I'm going. Go ask him yourself. Don't ask me. Go ask Bill Madlock why I'm the only one that takes care of him. And it can be done personal, kid. He don't know you. He trusts me. He knows I get the job done. Dennis always ran his mouth. So one day, he was lugging the bats. He started throwing them. He just started throwing the bags. I go, what are you fucking doing, man? If the fucking quit manager or the manager of this team see that, man, he's going to get us all in trouble. I'm fucking tired of this shit. Fuck this shit. And he kept popping his mouth off. So he came up about the 2nd inning of the game because the players sent him up to get a cup of coffee, and he got all pissed off to do his job. Doesn't realize if you're nice to the players, they're gonna, and when they walk out, they might say, here's $5. They might say, here's $10. They might say, here's $100. They might say, here's $500. And you only got a cup of coffee on twice. You never know. Tips were good. So he's moaning and bitching and telling me, I got to be out there in uniform. You do all this. I go, you better stop fucking. I don't know who you think you are. He goes, you ain't going to do shit because my family know the front office. I said, I give a rat's ass. I'm a kid that has nobody in front office. I'm a poor little fucking black kid that is blacklisted on a program. So I give a fuck. They fuck with me and I'll go to the press. I was just fucking giving him some shit. So he goes on and I go, listen, dude, I'm usually the simple guy, but you're a fucking mark. And I don't want to talk to you because I don't want to beat the fuck out of you. Oh, you want to fight me? I said, let me tell you something. There ain't going to be no fights. Here's what's going to happen. There'll be 2 hits. I'm going to hit you and you're going to hit the bottom of the stairs. Fight's going to be over. So he took a swung on me. I hit him. He went flying down the stairs, fucked him up. He went home crying to his mama. I went to Ronnie Zero, who didn't like me. But Ronnie, I mean, in most cases, I thought I was done. But Ronnie didn't like the fact that this kid was thrown down his throat because he felt he was put there to be a spy, because there was a lot of rumors that Ronnie Zero was not servicing the players the proper way as a clubhouse manager. He was leaving right after the game and leaving all the bat boys with all the work, not giving us no extra money. And he did. Like, he was supposed to be there to make sure it got done right. He left us alone. He left. I was 13. The other kid was 13, and Gary, the assistant, was 16. He left 3 teenage guys to run a major league clubhouse because he went across the street because he was a drunk. He'd get paid. He'd never tip us out. And the players didn't like that because players go, make sure you take care of these kids. They work hard. And he'd go, oh, yeah, no problem. See you later. But he left us to do it, and he'd come back. He goes, don't leave this club. I'll give it take 3 to make sure uniforms are sent out, make sure everything's hung up, make sure the cleats are all done, make sure the vacuum, make sure the shitters are wiped out, make sure the toilet paper's filled, make sure new shampoo, new bar soap, make sure the whirlpool's wiped out. I think some guy was jacking off in there, so go in there and sterilize it. Whatever. He'd come back to the clubhouse drunk, 11, 12 o'clock, always with a fucking fat fucking bitch from the bar. And his mistake was, he was right. Dennis had a mouth on him, and he was there to spy. Well, Ronnie was a drunk that didn't care, and he the only time he was really nice to us when he was drunk. So, and I kid you not, this sounds fucking like it's right out of a movie, but it's not. This motherfucker, he was the ugliest dude in the world. He wore the same outfit. He was a Polish guy. But apparently he could eat pussy no better than no motherfucker on this planet, because every woman in that bar knew he licked pussy, and they wanted to get their pussy licked by him. He would come to the clubhouse with some fat heifer. And we had, in the trainer's room, the old clubhouse was shitty. So you had trainer tables look like massage tables, with a table with the pad. And he would go back there. This motherfucker would actually go take his jacket off, wash his face, and put a fucking, you know how you sit at a table with the thing so nothing drips on you, fork and a knife. This motherfucker would put the fat bitch on the fucking spread eagle on this motherfucking table. He had to push both tables. He was so fat. And that motherfucker would call us in there and goes, boys, I'm going to teach you how to eat pussy. And he'd go down on this disgusting fat bitches every night. I mean, like it was dinner. Well, Dennis wrote everything down. When Ronnie got fired, he said, fuck you, kid, you're fired. Well, Dennis had a whole new plan. Team went on the road, we come back. Dallas Green is just taking over the new regime. They were calling us the Chicago Phillies. One by one, we got called into, the director of baseball operations office. He goes, Joe, you're doing a fine job this year, coming back next year. I said, I'd like to. He said, you're going to be a bat boy again next year? I go, yeah. I go, 83 is my graduation year. He goes, you still playing? He goes, you think you got a shot for the draft? I go, nah. I injured my arm. I don't think I go, I already had a kid. I just had a kid. He goes, you had a kid? He goes, you're a young father. I go, yeah. So I got to work. I'm just going to work in the clubhouse. He goes, well, stick around, pal. Baseball's changing. The salary's going to go up, and I think your guys' position, you guys are going to wind up coming out to be one of the wealthiest fucking positions in the longevity, because clubhouse guys stay there 40, 50 years. You guys are going to be all right when you retire. I go, yeah, I appreciate it, but if I can't make the money now, I got to take care of my baby, We'll see. He goes, I got to ask you some delicate questions here, man. He goes, I hate to lay this on you. I know you're just a kid yourself, man. He goes, Ronnie, tell me a little bit about Ronnie. Did Ronnie drink a lot? I said, come on, man. I go, without saying it, you guys know. You've came in and told him to back off how he drinks. So, I mean, no different than any other. All right. He goes, you're right. He goes, we already know that. He goes, does he treat you guys good? I said, you know the answer to that. He doesn't do nothing for us. You guys know that, but that's our job. We shouldn't expect anything. He goes, you're always humble about that. I go, should I expect him to tip me out? I mean, does he really have to? No, he don't. He's the head clubhouse guy. If he wants to be a dick and not tip us out, since we're doing all work, what can I do? I still got the job to do. That I signed on to do the job because you're right. He goes, Joe, does he bring women in the clubhouse? I said, I'm not going there. I'm not answering that. I'm going to stop answering because Joe, you're not in trouble. I said, I don't care. I'm not answering that question. He goes, Joe, we already know everything. We have proof. We have Polaroids. He brought them out. Dennis was snapping photos. He goes, now I don't see you in here participating, so you're not in trouble. That is Ronnie, right? And I go, I don't know. Is that Ronnie? And that's some fat lady spread naked. And Ronnie's doing things. The point is, you guys are minors, and he's making you watch this. I said, I don't know nothing, man. I don't really want to get into this. Can I leave? He goes, thank you, Joe. No problem. Like I said, I just wanted to make you aware of something. Then he called Gary, and Gary said the same thing. All right. We knew, wow, this fucking Dennis kid is a rat. We're all getting fired. It's over. And he did it because he wanted to be spiteful. End of the year, last game. I forgot who was in. I'm going to say the Mets were in. I had no help because Dennis was fired. Gary was swamped. Ronnie was fucking already gone for the players last to see he had a party to go to. I'm by myself lugging all the fucking equipment. I'm packing the dugout by myself. I'm packing the bullpen. I'm fucking huffing and puffing. I mean, I'm carrying bat bags. I'm wheelbarrow. I'm getting everything so nothing's behind. I got to get it to the truck out front because they got a plane to catch. And Ronnie left, but he comes back because the bus was still there. He saw the bus, so he gets in trouble. If they knew he left, he'd be in trouble. So he had to come back. So he comes on the dugout and he starts cussing me out, calling me, you stupid fucking Italian, worthless motherfucking, worthless, poor fucking piece of shit. You trying to get me in trouble? I go, I'm by my fucking self here, man. I got to pack up fucking 5 fucking bat bags. I got to do all the helmets, clean them. I got to get everything ready. There's nobody here helping me. I'm going as fast as I can. I think I'm doing a pretty good job. He didn't know Dallas Green was in the tunnel, saw Ronnie come into the dugout, followed him, and listened to him talk to me that way. I was pretty upset. But me at that time, I swore, I told him, I said, fuck you, you fat drunk motherfucker. That's how I told him. He goes, you're fired. You ain't coming back next year. I hope you know that. Get the fuck out of here right now. He's drunk. I go, I ain't going nowhere. The team's got to go. But I'll leave after. Dallas Green walked in the dugout, and he said, no, Ronnie, if I ever hear you talk to one of these kids again, especially him, because he busts his hump, and yeah, he might got a gift of gab, and sometimes he don't shut the fuck up, and sometimes the players have to tell him, shh, don't talk so loud. The pitcher's over there trying to concentrate, but he listens, he learns, and he tries. But he works his ass off because he loves the game. If I ever hear you talk to any kid like that, it's not going to be good for you. He goes, and by the way, you're fired. And he fired the dude. I said, oh my God. So Dallas says, listen, I'm sorry that you had to go through this. He was getting fired anyhow because of all the girls. I said, okay, Dallas. I said, I don't want no trouble, man. I mean, I forced my way in here for this job because I love baseball. He says, you got a job next year. I want you to be Bob Cyril's assistant in the Cubs side. It was 84, 85, and 86. He goes, Bobby's my man from the Phillies. He's one of the people coming over from the Phillies. He goes, no Rebola's coming over, all the players coming over. We got a player that's throwing in, a player that was thrown in the deal, Ryan Sandberg. He says, but I am the one that originally had Ryan signed. The Phillies think nothing of it, but trust me, the Cubs are going to build up to be a good team. He goes, working as Bobby's assistant, you're going to be able to go on a lot of road trips, learn, because it's going to be the future. I go, what does Bobby do? He goes, well, they call him a cinematographer. He uses the old type 8mm with the thick, like it looks like a cassette, but it's film. And he would film players individually from different angles. And the players would come in there and he would play them with the coaches so they could go over what their mistakes were in the picture. He goes, learn it. It's going to be the future. It's going to go to digital. I want you to be the guy. Bobby's 80-something years old. Bobby can stay till he's died, but I want you to take the job over. It's going to be a big paying job, and you're going to have to travel everywhere. So it makes you part of the team full time. I can put you full time, and you'll be traveling everywhere. You're still in the locker room. And I go, I like that. So he goes, also, you're during the game, since you're learning the press box for WGN, they need a guy to do the play-by-play. All you got to do is, you know, you work a typewriter. I could go one finger at a time because that's all. He goes, so like, let's say Cubs are up. This is all you got to do. Whatever Harry says. Up, there's a pitch. Up, Franzese ground out to the shortstop. Shortstop picks it up. Up, goes to the first. 1 out. That's all you got to do. Say hit a ground ball to the shortstop. First baseman throws to the first baseman out. One-liners. Turn the sheet in, put it up in the press box, and it goes into the press kits for all the press. It's the play-by-play of each inning. It's just simple. He goes, you know, we'll give you, for just doing that for the game, $50 extra. Okay, $50. I got a kid so now I'm getting another 4,000, you know, in pay, because $50 a game, 81 games, you know, that's all right. I'm happy. I'll take it. It's just, they thought of me. He says, it makes sense to give it to you to go hire another guy because you're in the room anyhow. And you and Bobby, it's just you and Bobby. He's teaching you, and he says you already know how to do his job. So next week, I need a favor from you. When you and Bobby Seals go down, there's a kid we signed named Greg Maddox. He's down in Peoria. I want you guys to go down and get all the videotape you got him, because the big club is going to be playing an exhibition game at Iowa, our AAA team. Greg Maddox is coming up to pitch for the big team against the AAA team. I said, okay. So we went down there, met Pete Von Nachtlitz. He's the guy that owned the Peoria Chiefs, good friend of Harry Carey's. And we met Greg Maddox for the first time. Nice guy, man. Me and Greg were the same age. He graduated 83 Valley High School. That's the year I graduated. Nice kid, man. I mean, this kid was just a superb kid. And we heard that he was a hell of a pitcher, that he was an artist. He could paint corners better than anybody. He was going to be they said hands down, going to be a Hall of Famer. Turns out, he turned out to be one of the greatest Hall of Famers in history, and a true artist of painting the corners. Nobody could paint the corners like him. He had a gift that was just unbelievable. But he liked to drink. And Pete was throwing a tea party, and I think he was 18. I think Greg was, and he was pounding fucking pitchers of beer. He went up and so we're at Peoria. So then that night we drove to Iowa. From Peoria to Des Moines, Iowa, probably 3 hours, maybe 4 hours ride. So they gave me and Bobby this van, and it had all the Cubs emblems all over. So we would drive down the highway with the Chicago Cub van, people honk the horn. And Bobby Seals wore the old style trainer pants. He was old school. Always had his Cub jacket on, his hat, and he wanted me to do that. And I go, I'm not going to wear it if I'm not working, man. Because the rule was, later on, you couldn't go anywhere in public, especially a bar, representing the team that you work for with any emblem. If you got caught, there's a fireable offense. Now, it's mandatory. You cannot go with any media relation. You can't even talk. They make you sign. Before, like, if you're a bat boy and they want to interview you about something to play, now you got to sign a disclosure. You will not speak to press without permission from who you work for. Hands down, you get fired. They changed a lot of shit. But so we went to the game. Maddox pitched for the Cubs for the big league. Dominated the fucking AAA team. Gets called up right away. Rest is history. You know, the rest is history. You know what he became. He also became a bad drunk. If you look at him today, he's heavy, still a heavy drinker. I think his kids are both signed. I think one of his kids is as good as him. His brother was a major league pitcher, not as good as him, but his brother was a great major league pitching coach, Mike Maddox. But he didn't ever. So the whole family's talented. You know, Mike met his father a long time ago, and he said his sons played baseball. But Greg Maddox is a superstar, great guy. So that just goes to show you that. All right, let me read the rest of these fucking super chats. And then we're going to finally get to the fucking thing here, because I don't care. I don't care how long I stay on. I don't really care. If you guys want to hang out, we'll do this. We'll go and do this. Did I read this one? Let me see. Yeah, okay. Did I read this one? I don't know. Let me see. Oh, I like this. Sunny Lightning Down Night. Fred Sanford had a nicer home than you. How do you know? You've seen some of the homes I lived in? Because I've seen Fred Sanford's ones in Nevada. I also watched Red Fox get everything taken away by the IRS when they showed up at his house with all the trucks to take everything when he was in trouble with the IRS. And that's when Eddie Murphy bailed him out by giving him that in that movie. and he paid everything off to the IRS so he could get all his stuff back. He also had the real Sanford Son store. He had his mansion, and in the backside of his house, he had a little antique store that looked with the real Sanford Son truck on Maryland Parkway. Did you know that? That's verifiable because I'm not lying. You can verify that if you like on Maryland Parkway, and I believe Tropicana, where Red Fox's mansion was. He had the real Sanford Son store, and he also, it was a junk store. He actually sat out there and opened that junk store and sold stuff. If I'm lying, I can promise you I'm not. Go find it. It's true. So I lived in Vegas on a few occasions. He'd do his own shopping. Red Fox always carried a bottle of cocaine right here. Always at his top, right here. He always had a vial of cocaine. Always. Used to go to the motherfucking grocery store, shopping up, cussing all the ladies out. He was a filthy man when it came to fucking being dirty. He always was dirty, to making indigestions to the women. He had a filthy fucking motherfucking mouth. You understand? So, verified pigs. I don't want to be called a liar. You know what I'm saying? So that being said, but that's pretty cool. Yeah, he had a nice home. I really don't give a fuck. I'm happy if I live in a cardboard box. What's your point? What's your point? How nice your house, Sonny? What kind of house you got? Huh? What do you got? You making comments like that? Are you going to show us what you got? Are you some millionaire, big shot? Huh? What do you got? What do you got? Show us how you live, how nice you live. Huh? You got no answer for that, do you? I didn't think so. I really didn't think so. I truly didn't think you would. That's just your nature to run your fucking mouth like most of you do. Cowardly, But you know what? I learned to digest. Okay? Or digress, or whatever the fuck the word is. Right now, did I say I have the super tip? Let me see. Oh, I got several super tips. All right, so let's read this next one. Well, I'm not going to read it. If it's a voice one, I'm going to play it. It's from Catalano Network. Here we go.
I'm a fat piece of shit.
Uh-huh.
As soon as this show is over, my cock is going to get hard. Doxing the Catalano Network.
Uh-huh.
The truth is that Christina and Spider are behind this network, and we work with Lou.
Joey, let me blow your small little cock because we are both gay for each other.
That's funny. That's funny. That made me laugh. I'll tell you what. I'll become part of Catalano Network if you could have man enough balls enough to show each and every one who was ever involved in this. Give me your real name. I'll sign the contract and I'll come over to you guys and I'll do my show from your channel. You got my guarantee. If you could be men and be fucking honest, you got a 1-year deal with me. That's my offer. You got to the end of the show to fucking, I need to know everything about you. I want to see who you are. I want to see legit IDs. I want a legit contract. And we'll build that channel together because it's all about me anyhow. If you could do that, you got me. That's my deal to the end of the day. To the end of the fucking show. Take it or leave it. Good luck. Let's see what kind of balls you got. Okay? Next one is Shuli Repossessed Soccer Coach Whistle for $5. All right.
Mason is a super fag of you, Joey.
I know, honey. He's always bitching about a stupid moderator wrench that he wants back.
I got to replay that one. That was cute. I like that one. I like it. So let's see. Mike Shitty in it played Christina's voice and my voice because he loves both of us and he's always sticking up for us. And he's a great friend. And I can't ask for a better friend. I wish I could do half the stuff he does for me. I really do. And I don't want him to think he's a fan. He's my friend. I'm grateful he's a fan, but he's a friend. I'll do anything for him. Well, let's see what
Mason is a super fag of you, Joey.
I know, honey. He's always bitching about a stupid moderator wrench that he wants back.
Yep, this is true about Mason. Mason is superly gay for me, and he cries about everything. He cries like a bitch. He's a whiny little bitch. It's pretty sad for a 30-something-year-old grown man who says he's a man, but he cries. And you notice he sucks everybody's cock. You'll see him fucking. He hated Lou. Now he's Lou's best friend. But I get a kick out of today. If anybody that gets the info hey, I want to put me on your show. It's gonna be about Joey C. Bad. Fucking Quadfather. It's like he gets reinvented legs or his prick raises or something because he'll take anything he can get, and he always winds up with nothing. That's sad. Same with Honk the Clown. It's crazy. You know, I've become kind of somewhat friends with Triple G, who he I know he admitted he never really came here like he told everybody. What is that? Did you bring me anything good? What? Oh shit, you did. Thank you. Holy shit, mama. Huh? What do you say? He said it's probably the spark plug or coil pack. So I said it probably is a coil pack. It just gotta go. Guess what he said? Because I had Ali and Nani on the phone. Nani was translating. Mm-hmm. He said that I said, would you be willing to trade in like that black Cherokee or anything nice decked out? He said as soon as it's done, he don't want to sell bad cars. He said it's not that a bad car. No. It's a nice vehicle we bought. It's got a bad shimmy when you get 45. Well, I'm going to take it to the road and we'll put a computer on it and I'll see how much the spark plugs are. I can tell you how much spark plugs are. They're going to be a good spark plug could be about $8 a piece. Okay. How many do you need? 6? I don't know if it's a spark plug. It's probably coil pack. Well, that's why I'm going to have to put it on the computer. Okay. You don't have a computer there. So, okay. So, when I'm done, I'll take it across so you don't have it done. What's that? For what? What is for? Odor eliminator. Well, for the house. I just took a shit. Would you lick my ass? Absolutely. You would? No. Damn. Just checking. I am a sicko. I am a sicko. I do say that. Our next one is from the famous Catalano Network.
When I see TCN super tipped me, time to rant for eternity. My brain is so small and stupid that I could not think of anything else to do but just rant and rant and rant and rant. Yes, I'm that dumb.
Yes, Joey, you were such a toddler when you saw TCN super tipped you. You are like a small child throwing a tantrum in a store. What a bitch you are. I love Cupcake way more than you.
And Blue, I wish you the best of luck. But I promise you, with the way you get angry, you'll be coming back calling. I promise you. And I won't have no opening, so. But I'll always be your friend. This is just business. Just like you told me. I don't care. Catalano Network wants to send money because they know that's the only way they're going to get any acknowledgement. So that means I've trained them to the way I want them. So, who won that? Who won? I just got $10 out of them. If Lou was here, they would have got it ready for free. So, what can I say? I don't really give a fuck. I'm enjoying my milk dog. So digest this. I'm thinking about the best way to ruin my channel when I'm ready to leave is I'm going to have a nice shower. I'm going to massage oil my cock real good. And at the end of the show, I'm going to pull my cock out the Catalano Network. And I'm going to say, here you go, bitches. You wish you could fucking have balls like this. And then I hope they nuke my channel and I never hear from you again. Like Ski Mask did it. He put his piece out everywhere. Well, problem is with you guys got no balls. You're chicken shit motherfuckers. Again, you want me to come over the Catalano Network? Let's do it. You show me, whoever is involved, how many, if there's 1, 2, 10. I want to sit down with each and every one of you face to face. I want all your information. I want to do it through a lawyer. I want to know who I'm working with. We're going to set boundaries. We're going to set pay structure. If you guys are as much of a genius as you are, and you can build a channel to make me money like Brennan, if you can make $280,000 a year, I want $175 a year, and the rest could go to you guys. Okay? But you're going to let me know who you are, and I'm going to know everything everybody be writing. If you can do that, and you're so good in business, we're all going to be rich real soon, right? But you won't, and I'll tell you why. Because you're cowards. You think you're funny. You are low cows that have been rejected everywhere. You think that You're smarter than me. You're not. You think you know everything. You don't. And you're just plain fucking stupid. And I'm giving you the opportunity by the end of the show to make a deal. All right? Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Let's see what we got. Are we done? All right, here we go. Share. And now, finally, 2 hours in, we're going to start what we started to do, the fun part. So everybody, pay attention. I'm going to share with you the screen. What's that? Oh, is that for me? Thank you. I need it. How many fucking times is it, though?
4 times, 5 times.
Yeah, I need one bigger than that. I need one 100 times. But this is better than the other one. But I need one like 100, 150 times, 100 times strength, even 200 times. Because then you can see anything and everything, especially for coins. But it's all right. It's not bad. 4 times not bad. But I don't know what you paid for this.
$10.
Yeah, see,
Well, I got it.
you should have been $10 for like about a 20 time one. But this is better than the fucking one, the other one I got. I like it. So thank you for buying that for me. Appreciate it. All right, here we go. I'm going to pull this up. Now, this is how it starts. You go to sit down at your desk, and you're going to go to store. You guys can go along with me. Go make an account. It's free. StorageTreasuresAuction.com. Now, I can start doing this. A show. Bid. I'll IRL it. We'll get some kind of stands to put in the actual lockers where we're ripping apart and show you how fun it is, show you how disgusting it is, show you if we got to wear gloves, show you if we find soiled condoms, show if we find gay stuff, if we find drugs, if we find money. And if you're part of this, if you want ever to go in on anything because you find this intriguing, all you have to do is say, okay, I'm in. I'll pay the stuff. I'll go ahead and pay the fees and pay the storage unit, and you just cash app it back to me, your portion. So I'll pay this. You won't have to give nobody information for this. So like if we win this $210 one, let's just say. So I got to give 10% or 12% to storage treasure. Taxes will be on that. Then I'll get an invoice. I'll go to the storage facility. I'll pay that. And when I show you the paid receipt, because you'll know it's paid because you don't get to get the locker unless it's paid. And then I got to put a cleaning fee deposit. Now, you get that back as long as it's clean. So usually it's standard. So I usually keep $120 extra in my pocket. I think I did. Because if I get one, well, it's probably late now. I won't get it today because it's probably nothing open today. It's late, but let's say for tomorrow. Let's say we do this and we find something and we got something for tomorrow. For tomorrow, we find something for $60. My card on file will take care of the fee. I think I got cleaning deposit. I think I put it aside. Let me double check. And then usually you go in, they'll say right off the rip, you have 48 hours to clean out, $100 cleaning deposit. So I got it right here. So I take the $100, they put an envelope, I use the same 100. So this 100 is always going to be for clean deposit. It never gets spent because this goes for clean deposits from place to place. Now, if you got multiple places at the same place, they try to get you for a clean deposit. You got to go, come on. I got 4 of them. You want 400 or here's another 100. So I always keep 200 for clean deposit. They give it back to you. As soon as you turn in and tell them it's empty, they go back to make sure it's cleaned out. They give you back the clean deposit. It's always cash. You sign a thing, and that's it. I always keep that when I'm doing this business. Okay? And this is my my drug money that I have to buy some drugs with. Not. So that. And then my card, I just use to pay the storage facility. And then you guys, if you're in on it, you'll pay me. Now I'm trying to blow this up. Can you guys see this? Let me see. I don't know if you can see this. That's not pretty big. Because I have to go to the actual, I can't do nothing from here and stroll. You see, I have to go to the actual, to see. I just want to make sure you guys can see this. You're with me. Is everybody with me? So, I mean, you guys don't communicate well with me. And I don't like that. That's a problem with me. Because I don't need to waste my time. But a couple people thought this would be interesting. This is something people we like. and I'm just trying to do content that I thought this is something interesting, it's educational, and it's fun. And I could stream it and all the way from beginning to end. If you don't want this, don't waste my time. Now, I didn't ask you that I'm charging you. You guys have been nice, generous tonight. I appreciate it. But this is the fun part. But I just want to make sure you can see it. So I go to the storage page and then I could go step by step. So if it'd be kind, maybe I have to go to YouTube site. Maybe this Evie Mux thing, it ain't working out for me because all I see is super. No wonder I don't see no chat. I just see super. So I got something set wrong, obviously. So let's go down here. Show all. Okay, there you go. Now there. Okay. See, I didn't see none of your guys' things. So my fault. Maybe you've been saying stuff. And there's a lot of stuff here. Like I said, I normally don't. What's this? Whoa, I didn't see this. See your stuff I'm missing. Mike, shitty internet. Oh, I'm sorry. Shuli Sakako with gifted 10 Catalano TV membership. Thank you. See, this stuff I would have never seen. Okay. And then I got to do this. This who's got one of the memberships. Who got the membership? What did I pronounce it? I don't know how to pronounce their name. I'm having trouble with it. But whoever that is, Brian Hacker. Is that what this says? Brian Hacker or Brian? I think that's what it says, right? Brian Hacker received a gift of membership from Shuli Repo Soccer Field. Scott Ritchie, he received one. Thank you and welcome. Derek Anderson reached one. Thank you. Fern Dog, my boy, was in the house. I love you. How do you, brother? I love this guy. Hey, I got some good news for you. I've always wanted to go live in California when I was in baseball and stuff like that. And I love California. It's a great place because of the fact that my passion and my hobby was I tried to get in acting. I think I could get a little. I could do enough to get a little smaller parts and stay working 50 here, 100 here, just for a hobby. But maybe I might be doing it soon. And I know that me and you've been trying to hook up, and you're a good dude. So I think the world of you and your family. So appreciate you always got my back, bro. And then who got this? Deborah Wentz. Is that like she's a wench? I'm just kidding, Deborah. You got one. Great. Is this Tom? Tom who? Tom Myers? Is this Tom Myers? Is this Tom Myers, everybody? He's a guy I don't like. He's so untalented, isn't he? Is it Tom Myers untalented? Does anybody find Tom Myers funny? I don't. He's a fucking idiot. He really is. This person got one. End of line. End of line. Detroit Dabbler. He received one. Very good. B. Dazzler received one. Calverton, my old friends here. Fern Daw. Sam Bibley, what's up? Shuli, Mike, thank you. We're definitely not going to give him any fucking name mention. Joey is the most. I am. I mean, I really am, man. I mean, I really am. I mean, we all lie, but I speak from my heart, and I try to get as much emotion I can out of a story with the most bang, so you can really feel what I experience. But a lot of people. Terry Nee, I cannot be rude to Terry Nee. Terry Nee, tell him about how I stuck you up and robbed you. You came up to me for an autograph. I said, sure. And I pulled a gun on you and robbed all your memorabilia. I did. He told me it was okay, though. Happy birthday, Terry. Terry needs a great guy. Now, here's a guy. We all know him as the Troll, It's a great show. He stole my fucking voice that I had for Little C. That's beside the point. But I didn't know he was pretty good, cool with my boy, Mike Shitty now. Excuse me. We got to see. Say hello to everybody. I see you. Hello, Steve. Anyhow, Stephen Bravo, he does Dabbleverse Reported, and he gets to the guts of things. But I also saw a comedy made that if Mike really asked me to back off Joey C, I would. And lately, he's been kind of on my side. So, Steven, I wish you no bad ill. I think you do a hell of a show. I don't like the fact that you blow Melton so much. You're better than Melton and more original than him. But that's taste each your own. But I appreciate that you've been kind of, maybe seeing the other side of me that I can't be that bad of a guy. And I never got a chance to say that. So I wanted to say thank you, and I enjoy your show, even if it's about me and you hate my guts. I do enjoy it. I just want to say that. All right? Thank you. Sam Bibley's always been kind to me. Sam thought I was bad at him one time. Now, I heard Sam is a lady. Is that true? Is Sam really a lady? I mean, that's okay. Then that's a cool chick, then there is. This Penelope Parasite I never heard of. Is that someone new? I'm just trying to see if we got anything else that we need to read. Yeah. Hey, hi every day. I never really got it. I could never smoke weed. I mean, people say if I smoked weed, I'd be such a cool guy. I'd be mellow. I can't do it, man. I just can't. Joey's the only one in Devers who shoots from the hip. I shoot you straight at you. You know when I'm coming. I'm not going to backdoor you. I ain't afraid to get in your face. I'm not always going to be right, but I'm sure going to give a good argument. But I ain't going to go around and lie on somebody just to get views. And I'm not going to lie on anybody to try to hurt them. And I did prove that already when Barlow's name came out and there was a bunch of criminal stuff to it. And my first question is, there pictures to match those criminal? Because some of the charges were serious. I go, wait a minute. I'm not just going to go by on that. We know that's his right birthday. And you pulled this. I even if I hate the guy, I couldn't do it. And thank God my instinct was right. And he went down and we matched the picture to the right stuff. And half of that stuff was not him. And it was all the bad stuff. And I gave him that after what he did to me. Because that's not right. I'm not going to pin some bullshit on him that ain't his. So, and he still thinks I owe him an apology. Point is, I'll never apologize. But the worst part, even if he apologized to me and realized he was wrong, I would never talk to that dude again. I don't need his apology. He is what he is. And I wish him the best of luck. I wish him no harm. I will say this. If he ever did that again, there's not going to be no more talking. If he comes again the way he did, I will unfortunately say, I was informed, quit talking. If they get there, just take care of the business. And I'm going to have to do that. So as long as you don't bother me, I'm never going to say a bad word about you. If you think I'm scared of you, then that's fine. I'm not, but you just totally lied on me about everything. And that fucking hurts because of what hurts because I was a good, true friend to you. You lost a good friend, man. You just don't know that. You don't know that yet. You lost a good friend, dude, that gave you everything as a friend, man. There for you like a friend's supposed to. And you shit on that for fucking content. That's fucked up. That's the most fucked upest part of it all. But that's how your nature is, so I guess it's okay. If you want to live your life like that, dog, that's on you. But if you think Quadfot is the answer to everything, he's the same way. He's even worse than you. So he thinks he's not, but he is. You know, his soul's gonna burn so bad he's gonna cry. I'm probably sure he does already. Let's eat him alive, and then what's that mean? Then you got a fucked up soul. The devil owns your ass, and you're burning away. That ain't no fun. Lou will be a minimum of 100. Well, Mason, I wish you the best of luck. I already know nobody wants to talk to him. Surely don't. MLC don't. Rocco ain't gonna pay that. Good luck with that. Okay. I wish you the best. I hope he gets $100 a show. Okay. I don't think personally he will, but good luck with that. But stop fronting off like you're an agent, because you're not. You're just a punk kid that last name starts with an R. So you want to keep talking? I'm gonna keep talking. I'm gonna give the next letter, and the next fucking time you say something, I'm gonna give a letter. I'm gonna keep giving letters till they know your name. Okay? All right. Let's see. We got everything else. And I love if people say you're a fucking really douchebag. I am. You're a fucking vindictive motherfucker. I am. You care to learn? You want to learn? You want to learn how vindictive I am? Would you like to see it? Because I can show you. You want to see how evil I could be? Huh? How evil in 10 minutes I could dox all of fucking JBX's mama stuff, everything, his daddy stuff. They never done a thing to me. I could do it if they want to keep pushing. I could be that person. I believe me, I won't lose no sleep over it. I will not lose an ounce of sleep or be fucking or remorseful about it or anything. I'll do it. That's how evil I am. I don't want to do it. Just want to be left alone. So if you guys want to challenge that, you'd be very dumb. Sam Lightning, thank you for the 4.9. Joey, your arguments are less convincing. How many times did you send me this? This is like the 10th time you sent me this, dude. So what did you send it like 15 times? Or it just keeps winding up in the wrong place? Or maybe that's old, man. That's what it is. Yeah, I'm a scammer, dude. That's what I do for a living. Don't you know I enjoy it? Scamming's the easiest way of life. That's me. I'm a scammer. See? I'm a scammer. Tell them bam, 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 bam. Anyhow, let's get to the end of this when we get this going. I'm just trying to see if I missed anything. So much fucking shit here. Just trying to see if I anything important. I don't. I think we got it all. All right. Yeah, LOL. Yeah. Ferndall. Nigga be pussies. They would. The niggas be pussies. And they're even afraid to say the word nigga. You know what I'm saying? Quad had some dude on the other day with just weird lighting, some weird glasses, talking about Quad sitting on his face, or he would rub cock, they could rub cocks together. I don't know who he was. He definitely sounded like a black dude. And like he was a switch hitter for sure. He sometimes he felt like he wanted to dig it, sometimes he felt like he wanted pussy, but I think he was a comedian, never. And I don't know who he was, but he was kind of funny. I think Quad took him the wrong way. Here, Quad's going around talking about all the shit that he's going, that's sick. Because they think Karmic X is a fag. And Karmic X is not a fag, dude. Don't fuck with Karmic X. Karmic X is a great dude, man. I love that dude, man. He's righteous. See, Quad talks about dick and fags a lot because he must be one. And there's nothing wrong with it. But at least be true about it. If you like to suck dick, shouldn't it be better off to tell everybody instead of hide it? I tell you what, I don't care if I gave out so much information about my life. I feel pretty good that I was able to talk about my mistakes, correct my mistakes, learn from my mistakes, and know that I was a piece of shit for my mistakes. I feel so much better getting that out. And I don't care if I shared it to some of the dumbest people in the world. You guys don't get that. You guys hide and lie about everything. And you're so phony. I think what would bother me the most is you guys are real family men and got children and a wife and a mother-in-law and a father-in-law and a mother and dad. And you're doing all this and they find out how phony you are and how much you lie. And you would probably be okay with that. That wouldn't even bother you. Why be a phony? Are you ashamed of your name? A man should never be ashamed of who he is. Never should be afraid that you have to defend your name. If a man's afraid of his own name to defend his own name, he ain't a man. I'm sorry, he's not. All right, enough of this. I'm done being mean for at least 5 minutes, right? Let's get to the roots of this. Where's my fucking app? All right, here we go. So here we go. You guys with me? Zip code. I put my zip code in. We all know it. And I'll put 25 miles out. All right, here we go. Bam. And now we're looking for online storage auctions near me, 25 miles. Here we go. We got one. I'm going to go down the line. Then we'll start. $10 right now. No one has bid on this one. It's just a bunch of pellets. Now, pellets used to have companies that buy them and pay like $5-8 a piece. That's why pellet stealing in the 80s, 90s was big. They go rob them and then they go sell them to guys with, drug addicts would go late at night, get trailers, flatbeds of them and go sell them. I think they just give away now. So I don't know if that's even worth. Unless you need them for a project, you'll get them for $10. I mean, you can pretty much go around to some of these factories and you get them for free if you ask. But I don't know. This one's done at $30. Really ain't nothing. Well, let's look at it. There's really nothing in here, I think, but the pellets. Yeah, wood pellets. That's it. So that's a worthless one. Next one, which is in Largo, Florida, across the bridge. $13 and 4 minutes, 22 seconds. It looks like it says it's have a sofa bed, bedding, and easy unload. The way it looks to me, somebody was evicted out of her place. They went and did a first month free rent on a storage unit, paid the tax, and it looks like they were sleeping there. A lot of people moving to storage units. Some of the storage units don't care if they're more commercial. People go in there and they fix the fucking storage room, pack the stuff around it, put their bed up, and they do everything normal in there. They get high, they fuck, they do everything they eat, they get the pop plate, but then they got to stay hidden during the day, but they go at night. This place, let's blow it up if I can. Yeah, someone was living in this. Now, this is a ratty ass motherfucker. I wouldn't pay $2 for this. That probably got cum all over the sheets, probably cum and piss all over this. Dresser's busted. That's got shit, dirty clothes. So this would be a wash. It ain't worth $10 because you ain't doing nothing but junking it. You're hauling it away and you're giving $10. So this one, forget it. Bad one. All right. So that's a no-no. Let's go down here now. Oh, this is one I got a bid on. Oh, I didn't know it. See, it says I'll bid. When I first bid on it, it was $20. And the only reason was he got bid on because Christina thought it was cool. Because this must have been a shop. This must have been an old lady or an old Chinese man that ran a shop, sewing shop, at a commercial storage facility. I'll tell you why I think that. I think I'm right. Maybe they're going out of business. Maybe they're getting too old. But this wasn't set up like someone was storing. This was set up like someone was working out of this. If you notice, it's set up like they're working. He's got his grill to cook his lunch. You know, the cart to bring back and forth. The table where they did the sewing machine. Looks like finished dresses. A couch to fucking rest and relax. Probably a TV, a mannequin, finished product. People come here. We get fitted. Probably got to put something up for a fitting room. There's a mannequin. The mannequin they sell for money. This is I believe, a massage table. Now, I believe it was probably a little more cleaner when they were going there. Ironing boards. They were working out of here. This was a workstation for them. And if it's a commercial property, you can put your business in one of these and open for business. It's got some kind of cage here. It's got a fan back there. Box fans are big. Christmas tree. It's got some kind of equipment here, sewing stuff. So I'm a firm believer that this person stitched a bunch of high vintage stuff or specialized in special type of sewing and worked out of here. Now, maybe they died. Maybe it was an old lady and the kids got it now and want to sell it. Or they didn't know about it and the lady died or the man died and no one's paid it, so they put it up. Now, this was for $20. There's a lot of stuff in there I can get rid of for $20 just at a yard sale. So you make your $20 back. It's at $110. So my based on what's on here, and I have no interest in none of this stuff unless she wants to become a seamstress and she needs the equipment. It's at 100. Would need to be 150 at a bid, and it's still got 21 hours. So this might get up as high as 300. So the only way the person that bids the highest is probably in need of this stuff for their shop, because otherwise it ain't worth it. So that would be a pass. The next one is also in Largo, same place I'm assuming. It's a 10 by 10. It's got 1 day, 13 hours, 30 minutes, and 22 seconds. It's been 5 people have bid on it. I can tell you why, because it's $50 and it starts out at 10. It's at 10-hour increments. So let's see how many people have looked at this. It's not opening now. Why is it not opening? All right, they don't want to open. I'm getting tired. I am tired. Anyhow, it's not opening, so we're gonna go to the next one. Maybe what's wrong is my thing hung up here. What the hell? It's not opening. The fuck is going on here? All right, that one's unopened. Let's see if this one opens up. None of them are open. Let me stop sharing and share again. Something's not right. Hang on. I don't know what happened. Oh, and this is a private seller. This one. No, this one coming up. Oh, no, this was one in Plant City, Florida. This is a different one. Or is that the one that I just closed? Is it the one I just closed? So you could also put auction watch. Well, auction watch. Now that goes into your profile. You're watching to see where it's going to go. Well, this one, let's look at it. This is a private seller. They started this new thing. It went up out commercially to be sold for people to bid on, like me, you, or anybody. These guys, these fucking guru guys went around, make themselves private sellers, and when they go to these fucking storage units, say, how many storage units are on lien this month? 6. I'll buy all 6 of them. What are you trying? What do you need to get out of for the 6 of them? Well, this guy owes 300. This guy, so you got 6 units. What do you got about? He goes, well, to get paid in full, about 1,800. But we know we're never always going to get to that. He'll go in and say, all right, I'll give you 1,200 for all of them, and I'll make them mine right now. Okay, they do the deal. He keeps them, makes a private seller, goes cherry picks what he wants. Now most of them, they set it up nice. They go through all of them and they'll reset it up with what they want with front end stuff, and then they know what they're doing the way they write it, and they'll put a cap on, in other words, a threshold, and you deal with them, but you only get because they already cherry picked through it. When it's done through the other way, they are not allowed to just enter. They just take photos and they can't touch that. Private seller now, he owns it all, and he's just reselling it, and he gets the fucking the people stores are listed on, because it was already going to be listed as a private as a public auction, and then they cherry pick, take all the good stuff that's valuable, and they go make the money from wherever they're selling it, and they give you what they want to sell. It's a bogus fucking situation that they allow them to do that. That just started happening about a year and a half ago. I bitched about it. How the fuck you gonna cut people out that have been buying storage units? You let these guys come in with a chunk of cash. They cherry pick and take all the good finds, sell it, make their money back 10 times, and then they set these lockers up and sell bullshit enough for what they're asking for it, and you ain't making nothing. That's double jeopardy sword, and storage treasure is why these other companies start fucking them and making pages like this. I ain't bought in a while. I see there's still, this pisses me off. So I don't know. We'll look at it. But they cherry pick. He's already cherry. Anything valuable, the private seller already cherry pick. Most common thing in storage units, box fans. Fans. Second most common thing. What do you think besides fans? Anybody want to guess? You guys are giving me no help here. I thought you guys were going to participate, but this is getting to be bullshit. Now here you got some kind of flashlight. I don't know what you got. We get some kind of metal guy here. This might be something. This looks like something. Let's see. These might be worth something. Believe it or not, shit like this holds value. This could be a very, very rare piece. This could be a rare piece. You don't know yet. This guy back here, look at him. This might be so old, and it's got a serial number, and it's something from the 1800s that was popular. You don't know. This, I don't think silver. I think that's a cooker, isn't it? Looks like some kind of cooker. But sometimes you get lucky and you find fucking real pure silver in these fucking things. This looks like just some flashlight. Boxes, who knows what's in it. Probably not the stuff in there. Here's the fucking ship. You see the ship looks like a model. So it's a lot of junk here. Here's a vacuum cleaner. Toolbox. Could be tools in there. This is a TV, obviously. It's a curved monitor. You can see that. So that's plastically wrapped, so that must be in good shape. So that's a good sign. All right. You got a bunch of stuff here. Could be some great toys in here to be worth some money. You got some stuff hidden back here, that containers that are hidden that might be something in those boxes. So this one got a little bite to it. It's already a little too high, and it's a private owner. If it was a private owner and it was about half lower, this would be a locker I try to jump on, because I think you're going to find some secret stuff in here that's going to be quite valuable. Maybe a coin collection, maybe some jewelry, maybe a wallet with money in it, Maybe someone got some envelopes saved with money. I found it. I went in boxes, found envelopes of money, $100 bills. People just, they forget or they die. This one was a private seller. That would be a one that I would bid on. So far, I'm not liking what I'm seeing. All right, so here, that was at 200 already. See, now here's one that's 150. Now listen to this, Largo, an 8x8. But see, I don't like to. We're getting far out now. It's every week on certain days you get where you get to actually buy them. They put them up for a couple weeks. We're getting to that nothing's going to be able to be purchased, and you don't want to bid too early. There's no sense of bidding early if it's already high. If it's already high now and there's fucking 2 days left, and you ain't got that kind of money and don't have the connections, you're not going to get it. This you're going to the pros, and I'll show you why. And look at private sellers. See what I'm talking about? I don't like this. Private seller. Bullshit. Now let's see this one. Bed frames, longer burger, basket, decorate, all holidays. So this looks like it was formerly a retail store, is what I'm thinking. Okay, let's see if I'm right or wrong. I could be wrong. All right, let's see. All right, this is a cage, small locker. And it's got a bunch of fucking Christmas shit. That's all it is. It's all Christmas shit. So this was a store. This was a store that either went out of business, and they're just trying to, this was some type of store. Basket store, a decorate store. So this is all the stock that was left over. So this is somebody's going to go in here who wants to start a business or go down and open a flea market store, and they got their good set of first stock, and they're going to take it up store. Not my cup of tea, unless I'm going to go in that business. This stuff got a lot of stuff in it. This is well worth to go be a flea market stand. That one right there, if you get it cheap enough, it's worth it because people are looking for that shit, especially at the right time of the year. So that was 150. It's the high. I would go more than that. This one here is 150. I wonder why. Look how neat it is. It's got shoes, hats, purses, bags, jewelry bags, hoovers, boards, electronics. This is a fucking nice locker. 3 days, it's only at 150 with all that stuff. This one here, private seller, motherfucker. That just killed it. And that sucks, man. Let's see, though. It's got some nice shit in here. Oh, yeah. Look at this. Oh, shit. This has got the real deal. This has got some top-end shoes. All brand new. So, this is a home run. Someone gets this $150, 200, they making a, oh, hell yeah. Look how big this fucking unit is. Oh, my God. This, I would take. Because I'll be at the flea market with a stand selling all this shit. Making deals left and right. And this is all brand new shoes. One of those things with those Sedgeways, electronic dartboard. This one's a good one. But there's a couple of days. Look at this. Some kind of statue back there. That's an odd looking statue. Might be some value in that. Look at that dress. Oh, wait a second. Christina, didn't we look at this one? Is this the one? How come this one looks different? That private seller turned around and added. This is the one with the purses and everything that you liked. I think we already bid it on it. But, oh yeah, watch it. It looks like he added a bunch of new. He added way more shoes in here, and they're all brand new. Skechers. When we first looked at this, he had Converse stuff, but he added a bunch more stuff because he knew he was fucking everybody. Yep, this is that locker because I remember that fancy fucking albums. This is the one that we both liked. You know, this stuff. This is money in this here. There's money in this one being made. Yeah, he added a bunch more stuff. He had to because he knew he was fucking everybody. He's got more pictures too. Okay, let's go to the next picture. I remember this story too now. Yeah. He added way more stuff, more shoes. You know, yeah, he's got a lot of stuff. This is a locker that we made, and then the secondhand stuff. If it's good enough, you can find these stores like there's a secondhand store that buys designer clothes in Florida. Forgot what they're called. What's that store that buys only designer clothes? Plato's Closet. You go in there, they pay you pretty good buck, but they go through it with a fine-tooth comb, and it better be nice, and it's got to be top-line stuff, and they'll pay you. They're good. They pay you a pretty good price, and they sell used clothes. This one here's got potential. This does. It really does. You make a lot of money off this. This is a yard sale. You could clean up if you put the right prices on it. But he's got some stuff back here that I'm intrigued in. I mean, I'm liking some of this shit. Look at this back. What do you got? What is these back here? Look at that. Looks like some kind of lamp, ain't it? That's an old vintage record player. You know, this could be some fucking something in here that you don't know. Could be worth that picture. Could be original. Could be worth money. There's some stamps right there. That's a stamps. I already know this. And I found several of these in storage. I showed different stamps in a frame, and it's worth a little bit of money. Not a lot. I think these are albums. The Graduate. There it is. Remember The Graduate? The movie The Graduate with Dustin Hoffman. Was that Dustin Hoffman? First, Mrs. What's her name? What was her name? Remember he was fucking the mother's neighbor, but it was always Mrs. He always dressed her like Mrs. Robinson. Here comes Mrs. Robinson, and what paid by Anne Bancroft. You know, with the woman with the crazy looking eyes. Yeah, that was Dustin Hoffman's big break. Right? It was his first major role. Yeah, The Graduate, great movie, great old time movie. Yeah, this is definitely that lock. Let me see what it is. I don't know. Let me see. I mean, let me. We might have to go in a bit on this for shits and giggles. Probably not going to get it because I won't go too high. It's 150. There's still 3 days left on it. It's 150. Yeah, I want to see something, so it's not going to hurt because we're not going to get it anyhow. It's going to be way more than this. So I'm going to put a bid in. I'm going to put 160 and see if it goes or if it goes on auto and people start raising it. So I'm going to bid. Here we go, making our first bid. I'm going to bid on it. There's a lot of money here. A lot of work, but a lot of money. I don't like the private seller. Took my bid. I'm the highest bidder. But that don't mean I win. I got 2 days. Right now, I'm the highest bidder. We're auction washing it. So you guys want to take a snapshot so you can watch it. You want to help watch it. You want to follow it. There it is. Go to Storage Treasure, free account. There it is. Take the picture. Write the auction number down. You can watch what I'm bidding on. If you guys see anything that you think will catch your eye and you want to be part of this as a game and you want to bid on it, let me know. If we get it, I'll take care of everything, and then you send me your portion. And then every step of the way, everything will be through video conference. You'll see everything that's in there. We'll pick through it. We'll organize it. We'll see if we can take antiques. The good thing is you got to go around. You got old albums, 78s. Look for a reputable collector that buys them. Look for a good comic book guy. I got a great comic book guy. I got a great guy that buys the old VHSs. He pays pretty good. If they're popular, he pays you. If they're average one, he pays you 50 cents a piece, 40 cents a piece. But if there's something he needs, he'll give you $5, $6 for him. He's got a great business. And then the next door is a comic book guy. He pays good money too. Comic books are good money, comic books. And so there we go. We just bid on this one. It's going to be probably in 3 hours. It's going to probably be at over 200. This is definitely a private owner I don't like. It's a Bradenton. I got to travel now. It's a 10 by 15. Cash to charging deposit. So I either got a choice. I either got to go down or drive down there. And let's say I got it for 160. Let's just say they're going to take their 10 or 12% fee, 50% fee automatically. Subtract it with tax. I got to go down and pay them that. Put the deposit up. They take me to back. They cut that lock off, and they make me buy a lock. We got to buy a lock, too. Can't bring your own lock. Because they got to be able to get it back in. They'll say, okay, this one, 24 hours they give you. That's not a lot of time for all that stuff. You got to really move on this one. You're working all night with this one. So you better have a truck and everything. This one's going to, or right off the bat, say, I'm going to rent this. I'm going to try to rent this for another week. Oh, you only can do it by the month. You're going to have to do it. Now you got one in Bradenton. You go down when you can next week and go through it. These are where you get the more you spend, the more it comes off your losses. Or you find a flea market out there right away in that area on a Saturday, Sunday. Go get the spot and set it up, cover it, and then go back out there and do your show. There's a lot of ways to do this. But this one here will make, it's probably going to go for 300. I'm going to say it's a top out of 300. Maybe 350. You probably could make $1,000 off this unit. A lot of work. Busy weekend. Total all in overhead with everything. You probably be at 450. You probably get $1,000, $1,100, $550 to $650 profit. It's going to take you all weekend. If you do it right, you make yourself $300 a day profit. It can be done, but you have fun doing it. But we got to put some work now. So, and you got to take everything into consideration. It's Bradenton, so is it better to stay close to Bradenton if you're going to do a flea market? You know, you get the spots cheap. So we got our first bid in. Let me take a break and go over to your side and see if you guys are here with me. I don't even know what the fuck's going on because you guys ain't talking. I can't see nothing. All right, so am I still live? I don't even know if I'm still live. Did the show stop? Huh? I don't know. Oh no. All right, so let's see what everybody's saying. Laugh out loud. Yep, that's Tom Myers. Yep, zing. So far I'm not a fan of drugged up Joey. I'm not drugged up, but okay. I don't care if you're a fan or not. Okay. All right. So are you guys interested in this or not? Because if not, I got no desire. I like this. Is my fun, so I'm not going to hit myself. If you don't want to watch this and you want to hang with it, that's perfectly fine. I'll end it, and I'll just continue going on my bidding war. Let me see if matter of fact, I'm going to call tonight. You guys should go over to Catalano Network while he steals everything and just puts it up and rewatch me, and they'll just say nothing and give you nothing for it. And if you're okay hanging around with them thieving criminals who are breaking to the services because they fuck with me, I'm nuking the channel right away. So I'm gonna put all the complaints in, and they're gonna go bye-bye. I don't give a fuck. And if they go spread it all over the place, make sure you do me a favor. Tell everybody. Tell them all. And when they go for that motherfucker, tell them I said suck my dick. Be the first one to tell him suck my dick. Tell Shuli I said suck my dick if he gets mad. Okay? Tell Carl I said the same thing. Tell him I'm getting ready to dox everybody from my chat room that's acting like an asshole. And tell them if they don't like it, suck my dick. Okay? Make sure you do that. Because I really don't give a fuck. Because all they did was make fun of me and pretended to like me. Well, they like me, but I'm their amusement. I'm their whack packer. Nobody's whack packer. Nobody's nothing. Okay? I'm just Joey C. So let's see if we missed anything. I think we got everything on this end. All right, so we're gonna wrap it up because you guys are just boring and really are boring. You're boring me. I hate to say it. This was a great idea, and I'm gonna be doing them because I like it. I like this. I like this shit. It's fun. I have no more super tips. I want to thank you guys for a great evening. It's been a wonderful 2.5, 3 hours. Appreciate the support. Appreciate you took the time to be interested. Stop going around spreading lies. Stop putting bad shit in Lou's hair. I want nothing but the best for Lou. I hope he makes it, and I hope he stays famous. But if Lou's gonna be a smart ass by saying I can't write off the Catalano fame, well, buddy, if you didn't have the Catalano fame, you wouldn't be noticed by anybody. And if you don't like that I said that, I don't give a fuck. Okay, be honest with you. Okay, and I'm just telling you because that's from the internet. Now, if I'm off air, I'm not gonna tell you that, and it's not because I wouldn't, because Big Bad Lou is the big bad wolf. I don't give a fuck about that either, because I'm your friend and I don't do that. So you are riding my fucking ride. Remember that. So good night. Till next time. Tomorrow 6:00. Mm-hmm. 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 All right. Love you guys. Why did my camera go out? Mm-hmm. Oh, I know. Mm-hmm. Bye, everybody. Take care.